I'm good to go. Oh, geez.
Welcome to Master the Game. I am Juice. You will not see me on stream tonight. I am the voice behind the curtain, the mythical, magical wizard of Juice. And tonight we are playing a Descent into Avernus campaign, session 8. And last night, some wonderful viewers made it so something is going to happen tonight. Some of you in chat know. Keep it a secret. Let's not give away what it is. But if we get to 50 likes tonight, we will give away a nice little stash of some stuff. If we get to 100, the players will get a bag of holding. And if we get to 200, then they will get even more stuff. They'll get a temporary magic item. So that is really powerful. So if you guys want to contribute, just hit that little like. And if we don't get it tonight, but we get the amount of likes before we play again, they'll get it next session. So with that, let's start with the man Luke. Introduce yourself and your character.
I'm Luke. I'm playing a male protector Aasimar paladin. He is level 4. His name is Caeldrim. He is very cool. I don't know if I have a backstory or a description. Just imagine me in the best possible way possible.
He's really good though, like lawful good. I think if we discovered last time.
Am I lawful good, really?
I think we discovered that last time.
Yeah.
There was a whole conversation about alignments and how we're basically not using them.
I think I
we're
am.
not using them.
Oh wait, I'm neutral good. I am neutral good.
Oh, neutral good.
Oh,
I am
okay.
neutral good.
But your ideals and stuff you weren't living up to or something.
Yeah, I wasn't living up to him because I usually don't play like this sort of character. I usually try to be not so good. Yeah. This is I'm actually role playing it at this time and I'm not being myself. I'm trying to role play a character.
Nice. All right. And then let's jump over to Paula, who's playing Vox. Feel free to introduce your character.
Yeah, I am playing Vox. She is a changeling bard. College of Whispers, I think. That's what the overlay says. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right.
With that one. Seems likely. So
nice. And then let's jump on over to Nate, who's playing Zed.
Yes, my name is Nate, and I am playing Zed Argith, who is a drow rogue, born and raised in the shadows of Baldur's Gate, affiliated with the Thieves Guild there, and super edgy.
Excellent. And then last, but certainly not least, our favorite cleric of non-healing, Jake. Feel free to introduce your character.
I have healing magic. I just choose not to use it all the time. I keep it reserved for myself. I am playing Epiphany Erikelian, a tiefling cleric, but he is of the trickster variety. A little bit chaotic in his nature. He's also not the bravest of clerics, so don't expect to see him rushing into the face of danger to heal his allies. If he feels they're deserving of it, he's got a few ranged healing spells he can use. But yeah, he's shows patronage to all of the deities in exchange for them giving him a little bit of their magic.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things about your character. The first session, you're going through all your charms and stuff, trying to figure out which deity to pray to. That was great. All right. So, last time we left off, everyone had done their own little thing. And I believe we only had one thing unresolved. And I believe that was Zed trying to get information on Mortlock.
Yeah, that's right.
So we ended the session with some combat, forced combat, because I'm a railroading DM. And not really, but definitely in the moment, I just wanted some combat. So I railroaded it. But so we ended with some combat, and the players came out on top after taking a couple small, minor, insignificant wounds. Once again, leaving bodies littered through the Elf Song Tavern for a second time. And the players did have rooms that they were able to stay in. And Zed was waiting for information whether Mortlock had left yet, where he was staying, what boat he might be leaving Baldur's Gate on, and was told by somebody that they would get back to him as soon as they knew something. So, and that was all day one. So, day two, you guys hung out around the Elf Song Tavern. Maybe you guys went and did some shopping or whatever you felt like doing. But nothing eventful happened. An informant never came to speak with Zed. Vox probably went and checked out the Vanthampur Villa again, just to make sure the routines of the guards and everything were pretty similar. And, again, nothing eventful, just pretty much the same stuff. So day 3, you guys wake up, at whatever times, Zed, you don't have to sleep, do you? You just meditate as a drow, or?
Yeah, probably do my trance thing.
Yeah. So you were actually disturbed, I'd say middle of the night, by one of your contacts. And they awoke you, and they let you know, and I'll just paraphrase, but Mortlock had left town the previous day. They couldn't get, they couldn't get there in time to find out anything about that, but he left on a ship the day before, on day 2. So, unfortunately, you are not able to set up a meeting with him again at this time. And with that, that's where we'll start, with you guys all finding out maybe from Zed about that.
Well,
oh, and is
so there you have it.
Is Jake, are you still wanting to play Rhea?
Oh, I totally forgot I was playing her.
That's all right. I can send the link again if you want.
No, just remember that she and I have a special connection.
Hold on, I think I did totally forget. It's easy to forget stuff with one character, let alone when you have a second character.
If you don't want to, I can give it to somebody else too.
No, I can find.
I got
now,
it.
question. The name of the group that she's a part of is the Dawnbreak. No, not that's
Hellriders.
Hellriders.
Okay. And I know she's a Hellrider, but do our characters know that for sure?
Yes, you guys learned that fairly quickly. The same night that you kind of met her.
I met her.
I talked to her.
Caeldrim thought he was smooth, but he did not impress her whatsoever.
Whatever. You're just making that up.
He was so worried about her charisma score, and then when he found out it was not as good as he had hoped, he bombed.
She's attractive in her own way, okay?
In her own underage way.
Sometimes the dungeon master.
It's really just her personality.
What do you mean underage? I don't have any notes about her being underaged.
She was like 17.
We talked about it for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, we had a whole conversation about it.
It's not in my notebook, dude. What do you want me to do?
Take better notes.
Well,
Willful ignorance.
yeah.
I think she's 17.
In medieval times, dude, that's an adult, yo.
Yeah, it's true. 14 is an adult.
In those times,
Totally.
I'm just harassing you. All right. So I sent it over. Hopefully you got that, Jake.
I already had it open.
Oh, my bad.
I don't think that's going to end up in the Sword Coast Adventurers Guide anytime soon. By the way, that
that Caeldrim and Rhea had a romance.
No, that
Age of consent.
That age of consent is 14 in Faerun.
No.
We interpret in light of current society's cultural standards are the games that we play. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. Which, by the way, you hear they're rewriting like Curse of Strahd and stuff?
Why?
Yeah, I heard they're making some changes.
The gypsies in there? What are they called?
The Bassani.
Yeah.
Bassani, which are basically the Romani.
Yes. So they're removing the stereotypes. So they're reskinning them.
Oh.
Don't rant on this stream, Luke. I know you want to.
Save it for later.
All right. So you guys woke up. Things are going well. Oh, and Zed, as you are having this, but right after you were done having this conversation with your contact, he said, "We are sorry for not getting this information to you earlier. accept our gift as a token of our,
As an apology?
yes. And he hands you a potion labeled Potion of Fire Giant Strength. You can thank the viewers from last night, guys, for that.
Dang. Okay.
I appreciate the fact that it was labeled.
Of course.
I appreciate the token. And,
Wait a second. Roll an insight check on that label.
Me?
I guess DM
Yeah.
Luke.
How do
DM
I-
Luke is forcing
How
me
do
to
I
make
do the
insight checks.
dice on D&D Beyond?
Click on any of the squares that has your modifier in it.
Okay, first I
Yes.
gotta turn them on. There we go. I think
The label.
I figured it out. Okay, insight. That is an 11.
11. You think it's probably correct, the label, but you wouldn't be surprised if it was not what it says. Now, it is a reddish, like it's like a cross with like a reddish amber liquid in it that's kind of mixed in together, and you see what looks like a sliver of maybe some bone or a nail or something inside of it.
Okay.
And it's very
Tasty.
hot to the touch. The bottle is very warm in your hands.
Yeah. Just a chunk of fire giant toenail. Cool.
Yeah. It's awesome.
The little one.
If you want to open it, you could smell it too.
No, it's all right. I'm gonna
Okay.
keep that stopper on.
Awesome. So you guys can do what you want with that as a group. You can just
Okay.
who gets it or whatever.
Yeah, so I would relay that information and about the fact that Mortlock is now seemingly out of reach, and the damn Thieves Guild failed me this time, but they did provide me with this, and I would show them the potion, and so there you have it. Mortlock's out of the picture. It looks like
Who's Mortlock?
he's the big ugly one, Vanthampur.
Oh, the Vanthampur?
Vanthampur.
So I will pull him up real quick for you guys.
Oh, he's the noble that we helped in the bathhouse.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's
His
do we-
family's house.
do we have a beef against him?
No, we don't. He helped us give us some information on the Vanthampurs.
That's
And
right.
There's Mortlock, by the way.
Nice. I dig it. So he's the black sheep of the family. He shared the information with us about his family's devious schemes.
Right.
And now we are going to their villa.
So we want to kill Emmerich Vanthampur.
Well, so no, we didn't really necessarily want to kill them. What we wanted to do was figure out whether the one guy was in cahoots with them. Right?
Yes, there is
Okay.
someone that our Hellrider friend is looking for, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Thavius Krieg.
Thavius Creed.
Yes. And
Yeah.
we're supposed to see whether he's in cahoots with the Vanthampurs.
Because
Which is
Thavius,
why we were gonna go to the villa and check it out.
because Thavius is from Elturel, is that correct?
Correct.
Yes.
And
He's like-
Elturel,
He's the high overseer of Elturel.
he
So he's
happens to
basically in
have
charge.
left before it sunk into the abyss.
Yeah.
And so what's our Hellrider friend's name again? Kira?
Rhea.
Rhea, thank you. So she is, I can't remember. Is she like suspicious that they're in cahoots? Is she wanting to save him?
No, she
from the
thinks
Vanthampurs?
she thinks
wants-
Thavius Krieg is amazing. Like he
She wants
saved the,
answers to
Yes.
what happened to him, or more importantly, she wants answers about what happened to Ultrel.
Yeah. So I think we might want to prepare her with the fact that he might not be what she thinks he is. Because when the fit hits the shan, we don't want to have her defending or trying to save him and putting us all at risk or something, you know?
You let me take care of that. She and I are pretty tight.
Nate, take some inspiration, by the way, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Good thing she wasn't there to hear you forgetting her name. She's gonna carve it into your forehead so you remember it.
Yeah.
It's literally 3 letters.
Rhea.
Well, 4.
I'm glad you do.
Jake
healing.
failed his counting check.
Hey, it could be REA. I mean,
That's how I was thinking, and then I glanced over at what Lee.
This is
Oh,
why
wait.
you're bad at healing, because you're like, I'm gonna cast a healing spell, and like we're like, well, I need 10 hit points, and you give us 2,
I don't even cast healing on you. I just cast light. I'm healing this guy. I'm healing him. You can tell because of the magical energy.
The radiant light.
You feel better, right?
It was warm.
It's all placebo magic.
I heat lamped you like a hot pizza.
I'm gonna start killing all the monsters with placebo magic.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea.
Oh, placebo magic. That is amazing. It's half effective half the time. All right. So, sorry, go ahead.
no. Stupid joke's over. Done.
All right. So what's the plan? It's morning. What is your plan moving forward? Where'd my drinks go?
So, I mean, I think that Noxet kind of proposed that. I know we initially talked about all 5 of us sneaking in, but I feel like if all 5 of us sneak in, I mean, we're like bound to get caught and have to kill a bunch of people. Whereas if we're not sure that anybody's really done anything wrong or what's going on, it seems like it would be more advantageous for 3 of us to impersonate the guards and try and get the rest of the, those 3 guards that were patrolling and everything like that out of there while the 2 remaining sneak in.
Hold on a second. So 3 people are impersonating guards, trying to go in just by impersonating. Other 2 are
2
sneaking.
people
Yeah.
So we're gonna split the party
in
in
half.
different parts of the compound.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess.
What'll happen eventually is the 3 who are impersonating will fail a check. They'll be found out, and they'll have to fight. The 2 that are sneaking will probably eventually get caught and have to fight, and then we're split. So what happens? What do we do when that happens?
You are greatly underestimating my ability to disguise myself as somebody else. Pretending to be other people is something I am very good at.
I've done these missions before with this great overlord, and I know how this stuff goes.
That's a
you've
fair
done it
point.
Before with
I
this
guess
great personality.
I just think, if we go in, if all 5 of us sneak in there, we're 100% guaranteed to get caught and have to kill all the guards right off the bat. And so I guess if our intention is to just figure out, if anybody's doing anything wrong, do we really want to bust in and start killing people? Because there could be consequences for that too.
I ultimately don't care what we decide to do. I will just say, though, that regardless of what we decide to do, people are going to die and fights are going to happen. I don't think we're going to get out of it without that happening.
I'm going to show you guys a map. Maybe it'll help you with your planning. And you can then decide.
Airlines. You need to stop it.
So that is the outside. It shows you the inside too, but you can see the outside. So the north part where it says ground floor, that's actually the front. And then the south part where that's that double door in the bottom right corner kind of, that is
what page of the
back.
book is that on? Can I just look in the book? Is that okay? Because I can't really see it.
If you
I have
do
no idea what
speaker view
page it
or
is.
full screen and then go to and then you can click on you can double click on it so you can see only his, and then it makes the
It's
rest of his
33
tiny.
though if you actually do want to look. I'm okay with you looking.
I bet you could Google Vanthampur Villa and it might come up.
You probably will.
In images, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it on YouTube because it's way clearer on YouTube than in Zoom.
Oh,
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, that's a good point.
Also, you can
Good point.
you can in Zoom switch to speaker view and pin
Okay. All right.
Juice's video.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got it.
Oh, and it looks a little better.
So second floor, ground floor, and side view.
Why
Yeah,
don't we
so-
go with- you guys, the security is probably higher on the ground floor. If we get up onto the roof and find like a roof access or something.
Oh, dude, that tree to the right on the side view.
Yeah. We can get up onto the first
You can
roof.
climb the tree.
That's one of
Yeah.
the two trees. That's either the one in the northeast corner or the southeast corner. They're a little bit far away from the
The
building.
northeast corner.
There's a chimney. We get up on the
Oh
roof.
yeah, I
We
see
go
on the
up the
You have
top.
to get inside. You have to get inside the outer walls first to even get to that tree.
And
Yep.
what happens if there's a fire lit? What time of year is it?
It's not cold.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we just put it out, dude. Like, you know, like all of us are basically big water sacks. So one of us just,
Good point. Okay.
Remember, there's 3 patrols of 3 guards each in the courtyard.
Sheesh. So 9 guards.
And there's also in the front, there's at least 2 guards that show up every day at the front door.
Yeah.
If I remember right. I think that's what I told Paula last time.
Okay, so I think we need a diversion to draw all the guards to one part, or even out front, in like outside the front gates, perhaps. And then we can sneak onto a roof. I would hope.
what if we hire a crazy merchant guy or something, and he just like gets his horse whipped up into a frenzy with his cart or his wagon and just slams him into a wall or something. And then spills out a cask of oil, sets it on fire, and he's just like freaking out. Guards are drawn out to it and stuff. You know, we could have a cask of oil just explode, you know, and then they got like a crazy, you know, and then we just whoop over the wall.
I like the general concept. I'm not a big fan of animal cruelty.
No.
But
The horses are fine. The horses are fine.
a flaming. So you want to throw a flaming horse against a brick wall? Yeah.
I didn't
Okay.
say a flaming horse. I didn't say a flaming horse. The wagon's on fire.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I like the general idea of paying. I mean, you could even just pay, you know, a couple drunkards to just start slamming on the doors. Really.
This is
So
very,
you have
this is
to
very
have
intricate.
enough of them- you have
I
to
hope
have
it
enough
works.
of them that the 2 guards can't just handle it themselves. Like they have to call for reinforcements. So I don't know if a couple drunk guys would be enough.
Yeah. No,
fire.
you're probably right.
Yeah, you gotta like escalate.
The fire would really help, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, fire's gonna help.
Okay.
Fire always
Um,
helps, right?
Yeah. Okay. So the side view on the map here, I'm assuming like the wall is cut out to let us see, but it's not actually. Okay.
Yep, and that's actually showing you the back of the building.
Oh, okay. Yep.
If you look. Yeah.
Yep. Got it. All right. So
How much
cask of
do you have to
oil,
Pay somebody
flaming.
to do that.
I don't know.
Their life.
It's also in the rich part of town.
I know. So we have to get
Beyond
them
the
up.
wall, you have to get them through the wall to that side of town.
I mean, which we can, do, but then if they're not supposed to be on this side of town, when the guards confront them, they're totally, gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
So, we could find somebody who's potentially willing to do that and pay them and just buy the wagon and the oil and everything like that ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, I almost wonder if like a thaumaturgy spell would be enough to create a diversion. Some kind of loud bang from somewhere.
Do you have a thaumaturgy spell, or is that just like a hypothetical situation?
It's a hypothetical
That
situation.
is the best spell in the game, Paula.
Okay.
Let's
All
see
right,
here.
cool. Like I don't have it. I'm just letting you know.
No,
Of
I
course you
do
don't
have.
have
I do have dancing lights and fairy fire. Dancing lights. I mean, it's visual, but that doesn't really. Nah. 4 torch-sized lights within range. Make them hover in the air. I don't know if that's going to be really enough.
What if we didn't need to spend all of these gold and have all of bring these other people in and bring in more people that can cause problems and all of this? What if I can just get the guards at the front door on our side to just let us in?
How would you do that?
Magic.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But So even if those guards let us in, though, there are patrols that are going around the villa as well. So
But they won't see us if we get the other two to let us in. We get inside, and then the patrols on the outside, they don't know what happened. We wait until none of the other patrols are visible. I go up there. I tell them, "Hey, you're our friends. You want to let us in?" You know, with a little magic mixed in with that, and then they let us in. The other guards don't see us. Oh, sure. Everybody wants to pay a drunk to come bang into the door. But Epiphany has an epiphany about charming somebody, and you're all like,
I mean, so I'm all for it. Do the guards, the guards patrol between the house and the wall, I assumed.
Yeah, 3 groups of 3.
Okay.
So there's a total of 9.
Okay.
Make sure you charm like the leader, though, like the captain or something. Like, that's the one we want to charm, because he can give the other ones orders.
So there weren't any, they didn't appear to have any ranks or anything on them that denoted a ranking that you could tell.
So if we kill 8 of them, the one left is the highest ranking.
Yes.
There we go.
Not to mention the ones in the house, though.
Oh,
So you don't know. I mean, it might be
there's
the ones
none
left in the house.
okay. Well, never mind then.
So I also have Fairy Fire, which can outline objects in a 20-foot cube in a certain colored light that I choose. I just kind of wonder, in a city where magic is fairly prevalent, how much, how much that would create a diversion,
Mm-hmm.
I think Rhea would just start putting on the table her long sword, her short sword, and pull out her heavy crossbow and just start doing a little maintenance on it. Tell me again why you're averse to going in full force and just taking everybody out.
I'm not. I'm all aboard.
I love it. Jake,
Stop trying
take
to impress
inspiration. Jake, you get inspiration, buddy.
All right.
Stop trying to impress her. And I would throw one of my pretzels at Caeldrim.
I wanna snatch it out of the air and then start munching on it.
So I like the idea of yeah.
Well,
Okay. So
In case it wasn't clear, I have Charm Person, and I can cast it at 2nd level, which will allow me to target 2 creatures at once.
All right.
does anyone have the silent spell or whatever that can cone of silence or something?
I mean, I could silence them, but it's not by spell.
No, I'm wondering if a fight breaks out, how, if there's a way of making sure others can't hear, for example, but maybe not.
I can take care of that if
Okay.
we're close enough together.
Right.
Vox took silence to silence Caeldrim.
Yeah, remember?
Okay. That's
I also
right.
have-
That's not very nice.
She said that last session.
Got to do what we got to do.
I also have the ability to make it so that we can move very quietly.
Okay.
So let's put
we
all
could
the
pass-
ideas on the
we could-
table.
I
We
mean,
can pass without a trace, is what I'm saying.
we can. Okay, so here's what we have. We can
Split the party.
bust in guns blazing.
Yep.
We can create a distraction. We can all sneak in, or we can do some sort of combination of all 3 of those.
That was very
Or-
general, Paula.
We, I mean, or we can try and talk to the guards. I mean, there's also no reason that we can't try. I mean, I don't know how we're necessarily going to convince them, but I think that's certainly an option too. So I guess it just depends on what we think is probably going to be the most successful in getting all 5 of us into the villa unscathed and, allow us to still be able to sneak through the villa without attracting attention.
Right. So there's guns blazing. There's get on the roof. There's split the party into guards and sneaky ones. There's silence and charm the entry.
Mm-hmm.
Does that cover everyone's ideas?
I like the charm idea.
I like the charm idea with brute force as the backup plan.
Yeah.
I do kind of wonder. I mean, I don't want to be a diva here, but I also like the idea of Zed kind of like hanging back and scaling the wall if a fight does break out, and using that diversion to climb up onto the roof.
Yeah, then you can give us like arrow fire from the roof, dude.
I could. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
The wall is how high?
So look at the roof here. I put on the side view again.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
It looks hard. It looks like you might be able from the tree to get to the lower roof, but I don't see how you could get to the top roof.
Yeah, no,
You know what I mean?
that's gonna be a challenge. But if I can get to the lower roof, I can climb in a window.
Yes.
Like on the right side there.
Yeah.
Okay. But climbing the wall, yeah, it's what, 6-8 feet?
Yeah, at least.
Okay, 8-10 maybe.
Yeah, I'd say it's more like 10, close to 10.
Okay.
Like, look where the door is. The door is probably at least 7 feet, and then the window above it's pretty tall, right? And then you go from that window to the next window. That'd be really tough to get up any higher.
Okay.
I mean, unless somebody came with you and boosted you up.
Well, I could also purchase a
Right.
grappling hook before we go. And we could do this in the evening tonight, about dusk.
Okay. So your plan is to do it late in the evening?
Throwing it out there.
It's a good idea.
If we do it at 2:00 in the morning, is there a chance some of the guards have snoozed or are less wary or something?
So Paula's character does know when they do a changeover.
Yeah, I mean, it was every like 4 hours.
Dude, we should do it at a changeover.
Well, so that's why I had said we could impersonate some of the guards so that we could try and get rid of at least one set of guards.
Yeah, she said show up early as a set
Yeah.
of guards.
So we would show up like an hour before the changeover and say
With 3
that,
guards.
yeah, so we could get rid of a couple.
It's a decent way to charm our way in. It's a little more convincing than you want to let us in.
But the guards come in patrols of 3. So all 5 of us can't walk up there.
Right. I mean, I would definitely be up for maintaining the plan of grappling hook over the wall.
Wait a second, you guys. Why wouldn't the Lordess lady chick increase the guards? There's a powerful band of adventurers that are planning on assaulting her fortress. Doubling the guard from 3 to 5 is like, logical. I'm sure the other guards will understand when we need advanced forces, to keep an eye on things.
Caeldrim's been watching my Baldur's Gate playthrough on Xbox. There is a powerful band of adventurers coming through.
Yeah.
So we could probably tell him that.
I mean, we could try and do that. I don't see why not.
I'll vote for anything at this point that gets us doing something.
Okay.
Yes.
How many
All
of
right.
us have the ability to disguise ourselves?
Oh boy.
I
Because
mean,
that kind of
me-
hinges on the ability to do that.
Disguise kits, though.
I have a disguise kit that I can use for other people. I can also disguise
Well,
myself.
you don't really have a problem.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem. I can make myself look like whoever I want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Zed was also fairly skilled in the art of disguise.
I don't know about that.
Oh, maybe not. I spoke too soon.
I am a rogue, but I don't have a disguise kit, and I'm not. Yeah.
So if Vox has the kit,
I have a kit.
yeah, you guys can do it and take as much time as you need to get it right. Because you would know, like, that doesn't look right. You know what I mean? You don't want Caeldrim to look like an Azamar with perfect skin either. Like, so you're going to make him look a little bit rough like a mercenary guard. Like, you'll be able to do what you need to do. And you plan, like, you're doing it in the middle of the night. You'll have tons of time. If you don't get it tonight, you'll get it done tomorrow kind of thing until you get it
Okay.
right. So
Yeah.
I'm not even going to force a roll on that.
All right. Let's do it tonight. It's morning still, plenty of time.
Perfect. All right, so you guys are all going in as guards, just so I got this straight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing all the talking, right?
No. Just saying.
Jake or Paula?
I will have to do.
It's Epiphany and Vax.
I have a super high charisma.
What?
I
Higher
have a
than the
super
bard?
magical charisma.
My charisma will beat everybody's. So,
Yeah, but I'm a very persuasive talker.
Your character
Also,
might be.
I'm persuaded. I
my
believe it.
persuasion, my deception, and my performance are probably still higher.
Okay, I'll let you do it this one time.
Hey, Epiphany, Epiphany and I did a great job interrogating that guy last time. Do you
All right.
remember that?
But when this fails, and it will, I'm gonna be the one fighting. All right.
Okay.
You're not going to be by yourself, Rhea says.
Oh, okay. Whatever you say here.
All right, so the day goes by with you guys debating who's going to talk, going back and forth all day long. Caeldrim's like, look, I've been schmoozing everybody. Like, Rhea loves me. I'm the best talker. Vox says very little words and is way more persuasive on it, though. And then even says Epiphany's a great talker, too. And when you get past the tiefling aspect with the disguise, I mean, Epiphany is fantastic. Like, he could definitely talk in my place. So you all get disguised, and around like 1 in the morning, you guys make your way out into the streets, dressed in your garb, and you approach the gate, which normally has about 20 people on the gate between this part of town and the higher end part of town, and there's only about 10 guards there this time, just because it's a slow night. They've probably moved all their guards to the more important gates that are keeping the refugees out. And yeah, so you get through there, and it's really quiet. Like, there is not a lot of people out, which is kind of a given, And as you approach, what is your marching order, and which gate are you guys going to go through?
Well, I mean, I think we were going through the front gate. I thought.
Okay, so the north gate.
Yeah, I mean, what
Okay.
do you guys think? The southwest gate is the stable area. I mean, we can go through the south.
I'm not so sure that the guards would approach through the front gate.
Yeah.
Paula observed, or Vox observed,
Yeah,
so she would know which one the guards use, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I believe he told me it was the front, the gate on the north side.
Yep.
Yes.
Correct.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep, you could go in through the north gate, and then you remember that they all pretty much check in at the front door.
All right. So who wants to go first? I mean, if Epiphany and I are kind of the ones who will end up in some conversation, should we go first?
I'm happy to
I
go
think
first.
so.
I think it's a good idea if Vox and I go first. And I will have my magic on standby in case we aren't convincing enough.
Okay.
Sounds
Alright.
good.
I'll have my
I'll
sword
go
up,
last.
ready to go.
Okay. So you walk up to the front door. Do you want to just open it, or do you want to knock?
What would guards do? Probably just open it, right?
Probably. I mean, if I was showing up for work, I'd probably just open the door to my...
Dude, yeah. I get my badge out.
Yeah, at 2:00 in the morning, are you gonna start banging on the door?
I wouldn't.
Good point.
I pull out my time card,
Slip it in the slot.
put it in the slot. Yeah.
All right. So,
Morning, George.
all right, hang on 1 second.
Irv.
All right, just pulling up my stuff. All right, so
While you're doing that, I'll remind people what Juice just said in the chat. Give us some likes so we can get some loot. Sorry, go ahead, Juice.
Oh yeah, you're good. So you open the door, and when you walk in, you're in the foyer. You actually see what appears to be a butler pacing the hall with a lantern, while what appears to be a maid is dusting at this moment. There's a wooden staircase at the north end of this hall. Climbs about 15 feet. And there's an eclectic collection of tapestries and paintings and alabaster busts on pedestals. Clearly very gaudy, meant to impress, the richest people in town. And but it all looks like some pretty valuable art objects.
Where are we again?
You're inside the Vanthampur Villa, just inside the foyer on the north side of the building.
So,
In the
so
middle.
we walked through the front gate in the wall, through the courtyard, and then in through the front door of the place.
Yep.
Okay.
And there's a guard and a maid in this area. Or not a guard, a butler and a maid. And the butler notices you and says, wow, there's so many of you. We were not expecting you. It's early. It's not your time yet.
It's heightened security.
Mrs. Vanthampur did not mention that, but clearly you're here to do the job. The other guards are in the other room somewhere. You know how they are. Just let them know you're reporting for duty then. Are you for the yard or for you inside?
Inside.
Okay, yeah. Then just have at it. Have your way. And the maid, she continues dusting and just pays you very little attention.
Did he gesture like the direction that we're supposed to go inside?
He kind of did like a circular motion with his hand, like they're around here somewhere. He doesn't know exactly where.
Gestures vaguely at the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as you guys are standing here, you see a wax statue that kind of catches you guys off guard. It's a 6-foot tall statue in one corner depicting Duke Thalamra Vanthampur cradling the family pet in their arms. It's a Tressum wax cat. It's basically like a little winged cat. But it's very startling at first for all of you, just because you didn't notice it right away.
It's a winged cat.
Yes. And as you see the wax statue, you actually see this fat little winged cat walk into the room.
Ooh, that is freaking adorable.
Do me a favor. All of you give me a charisma check.
What does that mean?
Just give me a straight charisma check.
Save.
Okay.
Charisma save.
No, just a check. Just your standard. What'd you roll, guys?
26.
18.
Got a 12.
What'd you get, Jake?
12.
So the cat looks at all of you and like seems completely unstartled. Actually seems pretty warm to you guys. And just kind of makes out this meow and walks through the room and just kind of looking back at you like a cat does with its butt and tail in the air, expecting you to follow.
Oh yeah, I go after it. I'm gonna reach down and gonna scratch his hind, like
So as you start to pet it, it takes to it very well, right? And starts purring and like rolls over on its back and lets you scratch its stomach if you choose to. And it takes you what looks like if you follow it gets up and moves into the kitchen.
Oh, I'm going after it. It's gonna lead us right to this dude.
When it goes into the kitchen, you see it goes over and it like pulls a cupboard open and in it bites down and then turns around with a dead rat in its mouth, dropping it at your feet, Caeldrim.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna just pick the rat up and give it a good look-see. Does it look as normal rat?
Oh yeah, it's a rat. It's dead.
Yeah. Cool.
And it's nudging at another drawer that it can't get open. and it's like scratching at it, and it's like, wow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, oh, kitty, 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 are you hungry? They don't give you any food around here, do they? I'm gonna open the drawer.
And yes, and it starts rubbing along your legs.
Oh yeah,
And-
I'm opening the drawer.
And as you open the drawer, you see what looks like is wet cat food.
Wet cat food.
Yeah, like I would normally say canned, but it's not in cans.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
in a jar.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take one of those jars out. Does the cat look like it's really scrawny or well fed?
It's fat.
I'll be like, oh, look how big you are. You're hungry. And I'll get this jar and I'll get some of it out. And I'm looking for like a dish or a plate or something to put some of it on there and put it on the ground. You know?
Yes, you are able to do so.
Yeah.
You feed the cat, and the cat is thrilled. And as you do that, it stays with you, and you see it look to almost like on top of like a cupboard, not like a kitchen cupboard, but like just a different cupboard, like across the room by the table, and it hisses. There's nothing there. You don't see anything, but it starts hissing up there.
At the cupboard?
Yeah, almost like it's looking above it though.
Above it. All right. So I'm gonna pull out a dagger, climb up onto the counter, and kind of peek up above and see what I see. But I'm ready to like go at it if I need to.
I have no idea what he's doing, so I'm just paying attention to see if anybody comes around so that I can try to explain what's happening.
Yep. So from behind you in the foyer, you see there is actually 2 guards.
Thanks for reminding him that there are guards about.
Yeah, thank you. 2 guards. So this room is, by the way, it's to the east of the foyer. So this is the big room to the east. There's 2 doors on the eastern side of the room. There's a door going south in the southeastern side of the room. And here, let me put it back up for you. And then, yeah. So anyways, coming from the foyer, the 2 guards walk in and say, oh, whoa, what are there 5 of you doing in here?
We just came here to relieve you guys a little early tonight.
Oh, thank God. The last guys from the other night, you guys must be new because everyone else seems to be late around here. We usually go 10, 15 minutes over, it feels. But it'd be nice to go and get some drinks while we still can.
I know, it's completely unprofessional.
Give me a persuasion check. With advantage because of your disguise.
20 something, 26.
Oh yeah, no problem. So they kind of say, "Oh man, that cat's following you guys around. That cat doesn't like us." Thank God. Anyways, have a good time, and here you go. Here's some keys to that cupboard, by the way. And they toss you the keys that are. It appears to be to that cupboard that you guys are looking at, but there's more sets of keys than just that as well.
We spent 20 minutes making this plan, and it came down to Caeldrim being in trance with a cat.
Told you it didn't matter.
And the 2 guards.
No, apparently we
release
just
themselves.
like literally walked in. This is the least secured villa ever. Like we just walked in the front door and started playing with their cat.
You guys look exactly like the guards.
Yeah, I know, but like still.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is a highly secure villa. We are just highly skilled.
Clearly
there
that's
you
the
go.
case.
Come on.
Yeah.
I agree. There you go.
All right. So, yeah. What's up top of this cupboard?
So you're getting up there to look?
Yeah, dude, I'm climbing up on the counter. I'm peeking up there. I got a dagger in one hand just in case I need it.
Okay, so are you feeling around? Are you looking? What are you doing?
I'm looking
specific.
above the cupboard where the cat was hissing at.
From the ground, or are you on a chair or something?
I'm climbing up onto the counter and I'm looking up above the cupboard where the cat was hissing at.
Okay. So when you climb up, you see what looks like a very dusty top of the cupboard. Give me a Arcana check.
Anna.
Yeah.
7.
Okay, so you can see what looks like some footprints in the dust. But
big?
it's very small. But there's nothing here.
All right. I'm just gonna like
Like a
wing my dagger up above that like cabinet area, just in case there's something invisible there or something. Just
Okay.
you know.
Yep. Roll to strike
Oh baby.
at disadvantage, just in case something's invisible.
Okay. 19.
That's with disadvantage.
Yeah, I rolled a 20 and a 14. Thanks.
Nice. So you swing and you feel something actually.
That's right.
So what I'm gonna do
Just have it die, dude. It's okay.
is you guys all of a sudden see this winged little creature with devil horns and a scorpion tail appear.
Yes. I got it.
And as it does, it jumps away. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, hold on a second. Did I actually hit it? Did I stab it?
Yeah, you hit it. Roll damage.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
Sorry.
As I hit it, does it become visible?
Yes, that's why everyone else saw it too.
Okay, I'm gonna smite because this looks like a devilish creature to me, and I'm gonna blast this thing into oblivion.
Okay, go for it.
I don't have a D4. Where'd my D4 go? Oh, there it is.
On the floor, step on it.
All right, hold on. So I have.
I have one.
Thanks.
Can you just pass it to him real quick?
20, 23, 27 points of damage.
So you kill this thing, but as you kill it, it just like, yeah, you kill it. Never mind. Sorry, you just kill it. Sorry, I thought it had like an ability and I misread something. You're good though. It was an imp.
As you kill it, the kitchen explodes.
I'm just like got this intuition, right? That something's up there. I see these little paw prints and the cat doesn't like it. And I'm just like, you know what? That cat is a good cat. And if he doesn't like something up here, then it needs to die. And as my dagger sinks into it and the thing comes into view, I channel holy power from my deity, whoever that happens to be, and like just blast this thing, radiated power, and its dead body falls there. And then I grab it and kind of dangle it over. And I'm like, hey guys, look what I found.
The cat jumps up and snags it out of your hands.
Oh!
And it's got it in its mouth now, and it's pawing at the locked cupboard now.
Ooh, this is a good kitty. Hey, you guys, you got a new sneak. Zed, you're out of a job.
Well, it is a good kitty, that's for sure.
What do we know about like imps? Like, is that something we know a lot about, or why they would be here, or what their purpose is, or anything?
Probably not necessarily. You may have heard of them.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say like anything really about
What
imps.
about me with my fiendish lineage?
You would because of that. Yeah, imps are found throughout the lower planes. They're known to run errands for their infernal masters, spying on rivals, or misleading and waylaying mortals. An imp will proudly serve an evil master of any kind, but it can't be relied on to carry out tasks with any speed or efficiency. Kind of moves at its own pace.
This is a sign that these people are really evil guys.
Yep.
Or at least somebody who's here is.
Yeah, it's
Could
true.
be the other guy.
Or they're being spied on by rivals.
Or they're being spied on by somebody that wants to know what they're up to. This is like
Fair
a
points.
really smart hell rat.
Fair points.
Well, you know what, guys? Fat Cat here seems to think something's in the cupboard. And those guards out there conveniently mentioned the keys open the cupboard. So, yeah, let's open that cupboard.
But maybe they conveniently mentioned it so that we would know where the key was to open the cupboard, so we didn't open the cupboard.
Yeah,
Right?
that's not how this works.
Okay. I'll give Caeldrim the keys. If you want to open the cupboard, Then you open the cupboard.
Hey Zed, you're like a rogue, and like opening things is kind of your thing, you know. And I don't want to steal all the spotlight here, you know. So you want to do the honors?
Really appreciate that. I've been looking for a moment to shine here, and Zed quickly pulls out his a lock picking kit.
All right.
I'll confess I wasn't really paying attention there because I was looking at something on my character sheet that was confusing. But what am I doing? Am I unlocking a cupboard?
You're unlocking the cupboard to which we have a key. So like you're welcome to pick the lock if you want to, but also we have a key.
Oh, okay.
I do want to clarify that my cat here doesn't like that cupboard, so there's probably something bad inside of it, just so you're aware.
Okay.
That cat does not lie.
Yeah. I'll actually take the key here.
You don't think you got it in you, right?
Well,
You don't think you got it in you? Come on, really?
All right, fine.
He's a professional. I think he knows what he's doing.
All right.
That
That is feeling challenged. So here we go. Sleight of hand.
You're trying to
Or is
unlock
it
the
just
cupboard.
Is it just a dex?
It will do sleight of hand with advantage with if you have thieves tools.
Okay, I do have these tools.
There you go.
All right, first one was a 19, second one's a 18. So yeah, 19.
So you struggle to unlock it actually.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
By the way, here's the cat. Did it come through?
My kitty cat.
Oh, it's less adorable than I thought.
No,
Yeah,
this is no. You guys gotta look into it. You gotta look into it, the interior.
It's wise old cat. Old
It's
fat
like
That cat. If that cat was mine, it would be named Old Man Jenkins.
Yeah. It's a Gandalf cat.
It's a beautiful
All right.
cat.
So I'm gonna.
Okay. Yeah, so Zed just kind of like continues working at it for a minute and just can't seem to get it and just says, just put the key in there.
I'm gonna pat him on the back and I'll be like, "That's all right, dude. Just keep practicing. You'll get
Shut
better
up.
eventually."
Shut up.
So Caeldrim goes to stick a key in, and one of the keys is like, nope, that's not it. Next key, nope, that's not it. He goes through practically every key on the ring, and there's like 15 keys on it before he finally gets it open, fumbling through. And as soon as he opens it, the cat hurls the imp into the back of the cupboard and pulls out what looks like dried fish on paper, and starts eating the fish.
Wait, does the cat get a fish for every imp it catches and kills or something? Like
I like that idea. Paula, you get inspiration.
positive reinforcement?
How many dead imps are in this cupboard?
Just
I
one.
don't know. I'm
How
just
many inspiration does everyone have? That's what I want to know.
What else is in the cupboard?
a lot.
So it
think I
looks
have
like
3.
lots of drying racks. So there's like meat that's being salted and turned into jerky. It looks like they're just keeping some really like the finer meats and food in here to dry out.
So we're just gonna eat the imp, you guys. No big deal.
Maybe
Meanwhile,
the trusting
during all
cat
of this,
thinks that would be good.
Epiphany is just sort of off in the corner and watching everything and along with Rhea, and the two of them are just quietly observing and talking. I realized I'm in control of both characters, so I think Rhea is really into Epiphany.
It's bullcrap.
Yes.
I don't know if a Hell Rider would be into a tiefling.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
But he doesn't look like a tiefling right now. He's got a disguise kit.
Oh, okay.
His
Yeah.
horns are probably masked to
Guys.
look like a helmet for his armor or something.
Yeah, she's like, you're not that bad of a guy when your horns aren't messing everything up.
When you're not so horny. Okay, that's
I was going for more of the Goonies quote, but
Oh.
What would you guys say if you gave me another chance at my roguish skills here and I just tiptoe upstairs a moment and see if I hear anything, any conversations going on?
I mean, you've had one at bat and one strikeout,
Mhm.
So
I mean, but
we can
so
give
we're
you another
weren't
shot.
we supposed weren't we supposed to go relieve some other guards? Shouldn't we go do that before we get too sidetracked with anything else?
We already relieved the guards.
We relieved them.
Oh, we did.
And
Oh,
we already defended the manor against an invisible demon.
Might be a friend of the manor, but yeah, maybe
Well,
you're right.
I
I
know
too
that.
was reading something confusing on my character sheet.
So seriously though, I want to try to sneak upstairs.
Okay.
Do it, dude.
So you remember there were stairs in the foyer.
Okay.
So you want to go back and then sneak up?
Yep, I want to go back and then sneak up. Actually, I'm just gonna Yeah, what do you guys think? Would guards be upstairs usually? Probably not, right?
Well, if they were, they wouldn't be sneaking either.
Exactly. That's why I'm actually a little bit wondering, like, I mean, do I just pretend I got lost or that extra security or
Dude, we just found a devil in the kitchen. We got to make sure there's no more of them in this place.
okay. Maybe I should carry it under my tunic, the imp, and pull it out as a look what the cat caught.
Whoa. Don't give the cat credit for everything.
Okay, but what if it is a friend of the Vanthampurs? What if it's a servant of them?
Good point. So it's the cat's fault. No, wait, no. Don't blame it on the cat. It's a good kitty. Gonna get in trouble.
I don't think he's going to get in trouble. It's clearly beloved by the master of this villa.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Okay, blame it on the cat.
Okay.
So you're going to take it out of the cupboard?
Yeah, so I take it out of the cupboard. I kind of tuck it under my tunic if I have any. I don't want to just walk around with it like this necessarily, but
So it is
yeah.
dripping like a blood. It's dripping blood.
Okay.
By the way.
I would try to find like a sack or something like that
Okay.
somewhere in the kitchen or a
Yeah,
piece of
you
cloth
could
even.
you could definitely find an empty sack in here.
Okay.
Look
Like a
under the
potato
kitchen
sack.
sink. There's probably a bunch of Walmart bags.
Sink.
There you go.
Running plumbing, huh?
So I am going to kind of tiptoe.
Okay.
I don't want to be seen upstairs, and I'm going to listen very carefully at the bottom of the stairs before I head up.
Okay, let me pull this up. So you do see some lanterns along the wall as the stairs kind of go up. And you can also it's kind of drafty. It's about a 15-foot high staircase to the second floor. And as you start kind of listening, you actually hear some guys talking at the top of the stairs. You can't see them.
Okay. I'm going to head back to the crew a second here and just say, if you hear 3 stomps on the ground, I need your help. Got it?
3
stomps. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to go back to the stairs and I'm just going to start tiptoeing up.
Okay.
See if I can get, and if I start picking up any of the conversation, I would stop. But yeah, I'm going to keep going up to the top of the stairs until I can try to make out what's
so
being
there's
said.
not really conversation. Just at a couple of points, you might hear a guy say, "Hey, did you hear that downstairs?" Oh yeah, it didn't sound like much other than the guards coming to replace them. But why are we not being relieved of our duty? And as you get up the stairs, you see in front of the first door, to like basically straight ahead of you, you see a guard. And when you look slightly to the right, you see another guard. Now, were you trying to stealth upstairs?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so give me a stealth check,
Okay.
Oh.
and I'll do it against their passive.
Yeah. So that's a 17.
Oh yeah, you're probably gonna be fine. Yep, you're fine. You're undetected.
Okay.
They're kind of just preoccupied. They're not very well disciplined. Like they're not standing at attention or anything like that. They're just
Okay.
kind of like do, you know, like kind of lazy and slouching a little bit.
Hmm.
But it appears as though there is a guard possibly at every single door.
Okay.
And there's 5 of them.
5. Okay. Wow.
You
Okay.
should kind of sneak down a peek to the hallway to the right.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna
A true rogue.
I'm gonna
Kill
Go
them
ahead.
one at a time.
I'm gonna poke my head out and I'm gonna say, hey, are you guys still waiting for relief from duty?
Oh, thank God. Yes.
Okay. They're downstairs. They'll be up in a second, okay?
Oh, excellent. So who are you replacing?
Oh, I'll be replacing you too, but I just gotta go get the rest of the crew here. A little mix up on time, but no big deal.
All right. Thanks.
Yep. And I'll head back down the stairs. And okay, I think we're in, guys. We can actually replace the guards upstairs too. They're waiting for relief.
All right.
I'll start to make my way upstairs then.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going upstairs.
Yep.
As I pass it by, I'm going to be like, everything pretty quiet so far tonight?
I mean, it's always quiet. Give me a charisma check, Luke,
Charisma check?
with advantage.
What am I? Is it a persuasion, deception? What am I
Sure.
doing?
Deception, because you're trying to act like a guard, like it's common talk. But they're probably surprised by the question.
Woo, baby. 23.
Yeah, you make it no problem, man. You guys' rolls are good tonight.
Yeah, I'm cheating.
So you get up there just fine, and he's like, "That's a peculiar question. I mean, yeah, everything's always quiet, like nothing's going on. Just Thirstwell in his room, like usual. But and that dang cat, luckily, has stayed away from us tonight. That thing's such a dirty scoundrel.
What are
And
you
they
talking
kinda-
about? That cat's awesome.
You're
Elbow
the
in the
only
ribs.
guard that's ever liked those cats.
Look, he's new here, guys.
Okay.
Just don't pay him any mind.
No. Don't downplay this. I like the cat, okay? He's cute.
Oh, that thing's such a grangy little thing. Ugh.
Give him time.
But whatever. You know what? Just take the rest of the night off. All right, we got this.
He's clearly new. Ugh. Anyways, they all walk by and leave, seeming very happy to be done with their shift.
Poor cat. Everybody's got it in against the cat.
So as you guys replace them, the room on the second floor, the southwest corner, so the bottom left corner, the door opens and a man pokes his head out into the hallway, and is like, "What's going on out here?" And he looks like this. He's a frail, older-looking gentleman. If you guys are from Baldur's Gate, you would recognize this as Thirstwell. He's the oldest son of the Vanthampurs.
Thirstwell?
Yes.
I'm sorry, what did he say?
He said, "What's going on out here? Why is there all this commotion in the middle of the night?"
Terribly sorry, sir. Just change the guard.
Next time, do it more quietly. And he kind of like hobbles back into the room.
Be quieter if people didn't insult the cat.
Stupid cat.
Did you say that while he was still in the hallway?
You're dang right I did.
So Thirstwell says, "That cat is a disgrace. I hate that cat." And he's holding like this box. It almost looks like a Hellraiser box. Like, you've ever seen Hellraiser, the movie, with Pinhead? It kind of looks like a puzzle box of some sort, and he's kind of playing with it as he's opened the door and said all this. And he's not really looking at any of you. He's enamored with the box.
Why don't you, excuse me, sir, but why don't you like the cat?
And he stops what he's doing for a second and looks up at you. And just and he's like, "I do not need to answer to you. You are just a servant, just a mere guard. Is there anything else you want to try and say before I fire you on the spot?"
I apologize for my friend here. It's his first night. Won't happen again, sir. We'll quiet down.
Oh, it's better not. I am trying to work on some things. And you can see this box. He can't. He seems like he can't figure it out, and he's very frustrated. And he closes the door and goes back into his room. He's clearly in his 40s. So, and he just, again, he looks very frail, almost unhealthy looking.
All right, so we know the first person we're going to murder.
What? Because he doesn't like the cat?
Oh, because he's treating me like a servant. Doesn't he know I'm like a level 4 paladin?
He thinks you're a level 0 guard.
I know. That's what I'm talking about. Disrespect.
No, that means your disguise is working. Be happy. Yeah. So, okay, out of character here, we know that Mortlock had the one brother we met at the tavern.
Yes.
Who was like money laundering or something, right?
Yep.
And then we know of this one. Do we know of any other?
So she has 3 sons.
Yep. Okay, so those are the 3. Okay.
Yep.
You've met them all now.
Yep. Cool. Peas in a pod.
Cool.
Okay, so we just want to listen, guys. I mean, just listen by the doors.
I think we just are like,
At 2 in the morning?
housekeeping.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Just
Yeah,
pop the
put the
doors
door
open.
turned down.
Maybe we should have come here when there's actually conversations to overhear.
Well, let's just start kicking down doors then.
I think Rhea's probably already moved into one of the doors and is just very quietly trying to open it just a crack to peer inside.
She's trying to look through the keyhole.
No.
No.
Trying
What'd
to
you say?
Open the door.
Oh, she's going to open the door. Sorry.
Or just crack.
Yeah. Just to
Okay,
crack
so
it
which
open.
one?
It's probably going to be whatever's closest.
Door number 3.
So the room across
That-
from the one that just opened. So the
Yeah, not the one that the dude just came out of.
All right. So right across from that there's 2 rooms, one to the left and one to the right. If you're standing at that room that Thirstwell's from. So she cracks open the door to the one to the right. Peering in, it's a dark room. Contains a bed and a wooden chest with clawed feet and a night table. And the bed looks kind of unkept. It's a little bit of a messy situation compared to what you would expect in a nicer house, I would say. And on the bed, you see what looks like a stuffed troll doll.
Like actual size?
With the
Like
hair.
a doll, like a something you would cuddle to sleep it with, like a teddy bear, but it's a troll.
But it's like stuffed animal size.
Yes.
I cast fireball.
You don't have fireball.
Oh.
For which I'm very thankful right now that you
And
don't.
we're all dead.
The whole house would burn down.
All right.
There's a stuffed troll doll. Is there anybody in the bed besides the doll?
No, there's nobody there.
Looking back at the other, she's just going to slide into the room.
And
Okay.
Zed comes over and just kind of gently closes the door and
Okay.
resumes his post in front of that door.
Okay.
And she's gonna give this room a once over. I mean, she's here looking for information about Thavius Krieg, where he is.
Mhm.
So, yeah. You said there was a chest in here?
Yes, there's a wooden chest with clawed feet
And then there's just the bed and the troll doll.
and a night table. Yes, and the
Right,
bed
yeah.
looks like it's probably reinforced with extra wood along the bottom as well.
Interesting.
Who sleeps in his bed with a troll doll?
Well, if it's reinforced along the bottom, Fat Cat's not the only one with an eating problem.
All right. Yeah, I'll take a look at the end table and then take a look at the at the chest.
Okay. The end table is pretty empty. When you open it, it has a children's book inside of it. Very, very basic words. I mean, this is probably for like a 5-year-old.
The D&D alphabet book.
Yes, it's the alphabet book.
We
I have
have
both
that.
of those. Yeah.
We do. We need the
I've got
numbers.
the numbers and the alphabet.
We still need the numbers one. So yeah, it's the alphabet book, and Rhea's just kind of like perplexed. She's like, "This is a large bed for someone with a children's book and a children's doll." And you open the chest, right? You said you wanted to open the chest too.
Yeah. Yep.
When you open the chest, there's clothes. They're large clothes. She's like, who could possibly wear such large clothes? And she like holds it up. Is anybody else in the room with her?
I think Zed closed the door and stood guard outside.
Gotcha. Okay. So when she's holding it though, like the shoulders on it are like wider than anyone in your party. They look to be for somebody who's taller like than all of you. But nothing else in the chest actually.
All right. Yeah, she's not going to waste any time. And we'll quietly open the door and at Zeb's back, just some kind of large child's room.
Large child. All right.
Upon hearing that, the rest of you think, oh, that might be Mortlock's room.
Why?
He's huge, so he hasn't been here in a little while. Well, the clothes would still be probably, even when he was a child, pretty large. So listen, I don't know. Should we try the other doors?
We're not going to find anything standing around here.
So,
Petting
I was gonna say-
pets.
There's one room right next to that, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say while Rhea was in there, can I at least listen on the door to that room?
Yeah, no noise. You don't hear anything. It's
Okay.
pretty quiet up here. Every now and then you guys might hear from Thirstwell's room, like some kind of cuss word or something.
Oh man,
He seems frustrated.
I'm gonna tell him to pipe it down if he doesn't chill out.
This is his house.
No, you're not. Please.
So you guys want to check out the next room next to it?
I think that's what Vox was going to do.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
if there's no noise, I'll kind of pop the door open and
Yep.
stick my head in quietly.
So as you do, it's a tastefully appointed room. It contains a bed, a side table, a claw-footed iron bathtub, a fireplace, an iron-banded wooden chest, a 3-foot wide, 6-foot tall mirror is mounted to the east wall opposite the fireplace. The mirror's varnished wooden frame is carved with images of rats, ravens, and spiders. And hearing that, it reminds you of the of Amric's bracelet that he had on that I never described before. But you remember clearly that Amric had a bracelet with those on it.
I wonder if. Oh, sorry.
I'll slip into the room,
Okay.
and I'll go kind of rifle through the chest that's in there.
Okay. So it is locked.
I
Well, you know,
kind of walk up to the chest and jiggle it a little bit, seeing that it's locked. I'll kind of get frustrated and go check out. There was like a nightstand and a mirror and a tub.
There is a side table, yes.
I'll check out the side table.
And yeah, a mirror and a tub as well. So when you open the side table, you see, how many likes do we have? We're at 20. We're at 20. Okay. You see a red vial, liquid vial with like a red liquid in it.
Does it happen to be labeled?
It is not labeled.
Oh, okay.
But you would recognize this possibly as cure wounds.
Okay. I'll just kind of slip that into my pocket, and move along and kind of check out the mirror a little bit. I just kind of want to run my hands along the frame of the mirror.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of interesting that it matches his bracelet. So I just want to check it out and see what's going on.
Yeah, it feels exquisitely made and carved rats and ravens and spiders in it. It goes with the gothic look that Amric really liked.
Okay. I'll walk back to the door and pop out and look over at Zed and say, "Hey, I think you should come check this out."
All right, and Zed quickly just ducks into the room.
The chest is locked over there. Maybe you want to see if you can get it open?
I can try, but these are rich people. They probably have some good locks.
Oh, look at he's already setting it up. For
You're not in the room.
I have faith in you.
Thank you.
I know you can do it. I believe in you.
Yeah, well, don't get your hopes up. And Zed starts working on it.
Yep, give me a sleight of hand with advantage with thieves' tools.
Okay, so the first one was a 1.
Oh.
And the second one is a 6. That's a 13.
A 13.
Yeah.
I even
so
thought maybe I should use Bardic Inspiration just so you can make the roll.
I have 3 inspiration. Should I try again?
go for it. You can
Okay.
use as many as you need.
Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay. Come on, D&D Beyond. All right, sleight of hand, big money. It's a 3.
Roll real dice. Roll real dice.
Okay.
You want to
I'm
use
gonna-
another inspiration?
I don't want to use another inspiration.
About that time I crack open the door. Everything going okay in there?
Yep. Good locks. Real good locks.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Really?
I believe in you. You're so
Okay.
good. You're so good at this.
I'm gonna go in the room. I'm gonna pat him on the back. It's all right, buddy. You're having a rough night, you know. And then I'm gonna
Not having a
go.
rough night. These are just good locks. These are rich folk, man.
You're rolling 1s and 3s, dude. Come on.
I'm a level 4, dude.
Well, apparently I'm just a guard too. All right. All right. It's all right. Everybody has a rough night, you know.
Sure, whatever.
I'm gonna go up to that chest and I'm gonna try all 15 of these keys again.
Yep. So you're able to get to the right key that pops it open. And when it
Forgot
opens,
we had the keys.
when it opens, you see neatly folded and tailored clothes that clearly seem to fit a slender noble. On top of it is a jewelry box carved from bone. This tiny box, once you pop it open, has a gold signet ring, and it has the Vanthampur motto, "Stone hearts never bleed."
Wait, it's a signet
Love that
ring?
motto.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm taking that signet ring.
I think we take the clothes too.
Oh, the clothes. Oh, wait, they're clothes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take.
There's clothes, a jewelry box carved from bone, and a tiny box containing a gold signet ring.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me write this down. Okay, so this is the Vandenberg, the Vanthampur signet ring.
Yep, you can. Yes.
Would you say it was the Van Andels? Is that what you said?
Vandenberg.
Vanthampur.
I had a teacher by that name in 5th grade.
Yeah, you were in West Michigan, so everyone
Vandenberg
everyone
or
had a teacher with that last name.
Van Andel Arena.
What you said a jewelry box, like
Carved from bone.
carved from bone.
Yep.
Is there anything in it?
Yeah, it was the signet ring.
Okay, and then is the jewelry box like valuable at all? Maybe.
Yeah, you probably think it's worth about 10 gold. This
gold.
ring's not very valuable. It's probably only worth about 5 gold.
That's fine. That's good. Different purpose. The clothes, are they like nice clothes?
Yes. They're neat. They're tailored to fit a slender noble. They kind of have a gothic look to them, but they're nice.
Is it like
High quality.
is this like male or female clothes, or are these pretty gender neutral?
They could probably pass for gender neutral.
Okay. All right.
And then just those 3 things, nothing else in there?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna just take all that. Just gonna pocket it. Be like, yeah. I guess I'm the new rogue around here.
You got it. I should have used my sleight of hand check to use the keys while making you think I was using the lockpicks, but oh well. Would have failed that, I guess, so I would have been caught.
So I can sneak around, I guess, now too. Just you point me where.
So you guys were making quite a commotion across the hall, especially when Caeldrim came in. And you see Thirstwell's bedroom door opens and then closes.
Okay,
But
here we go.
But you don't see him come out or anything.
Invisible bullcrap again. We already had an invisible devil creature. All right, let's see what we do here.
Do you want me to use my crossbow of invisible detection?
Is that actually a thing you have?
I pull the trigger and the bolt flies through the air, and if it's something there, it'll start bleeding, and then we know it's there.
I mean, I like that.
Wait, do
Do
I
we
have-
have like doesn't like fairy fire outline? Or
Oh yes, it does. Yes, it does. Drop that fairy fire.
I mean, like it's not me, but
The
somebody
hallway. Who's got fairy fire?
Zed.
that
Fairy fire.
Sorry, what's that? Yeah, sorry, I was looking at my character sheet again.
Sorry, I can't hear
The
anything
irony.
when I'm
We're
looking at
talking
my
about
character
something
sheet.
on your character
we're
sheet.
literally discussing your character sheet.
Fairy fire. I actually clicked on fairy fire, and I'm trying to now figure out how do I reset it. So that's even more ironic. Okay, anyway. Yes, what about fairy fire?
We perhaps think that the gentleman exited his room in invisible form, and we would like to confirm or deny.
Yeah,
Sure.
so each object within a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light, your choice.
Yeah.
Of course, I choose green. Any creature in the area where the spell is cast is also outlined in light. If it fails, a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
We're just
sure, I
jumping
can
on
use
the
that
hall.
in the hallway. How long is the hallway? It's probably more than 20 feet, right?
Good question.
Yeah, it's like twice as long almost, it looked like.
So
yeah,
I would
it's like probably like a 50-foot hallway.
Yeah, so I would definitely go from like the door, his door, to probably actually to the stairs. Don't
Okay.
you guys think down to the staircase?
From the window to the walls.
Just drop it wherever he's standing.
Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah. So I'm actually going to kind of put it on. Yeah, we're gonna go for the area, kind of in that staircase area.
And so, what does fairy fire look like? What's it do?
So it
And
will
hearing you guys
outline-
talk about it, why don't you guys roll initiative? Because obviously, if there's something there, it's heard you guys talking strategy as well. It probably would be. Oh wow.
Worst guards ever.
Okay. Oh, I figured it out, guys. I just have to hit long rest.
And
Yeah.
ruin your character sheet. So now you have 8 hit points probably.
Yeah, exactly.
Check your hit points.
Okay. No, I had 31. I was
Inspiration
full,
for
and now I'm
your
still
character
full.
sheet.
Okay, cool. So I rolled a nat 20 on my thing. So if you guys want, we're going to do something a little different for this. Normally, obviously, you go in initiative order. I'll just make it so I go first, and you guys can decide who goes in what order after that. Does that sound cool? If you want to do...
Well, I got a 27
So-and-so
initiative, so
Oh, then yeah, you're going to beat me.
okay.
So go ahead. Anyone over a 20.
I got a 22.
All right, then I'll let all of you go first.
Okay.
So Zed does his fairy fire.
I rolled a 7, but okay.
They got 27, 22. We're over here with a 9 and a 7.
So
Probably.
what does fairy fire look like?
It just outlines any creatures that are in that area in green.
So just all of a sudden you see an outline of green?
Around any creature that's in that area, yeah.
Okay. So you see something that's in the shape of what you saw downstairs before.
What do you mean?
It's got wings and a tail with a scorpion end and some horns on its head.
Gotcha.
And claws.
Yep. Okay.
What's another imp?
And it looks like it's trying to move for cover towards the end of the hall.
Did he just describe an imp that we just killed?
Basically.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna use the rest of my action to move up to it and draw my short swords.
Okay.
And the rest of my turn. Then I have and then I guess I do have a bonus action. See if there's anything I can do. Yeah, I think I'll just cool it there.
All right. Sounds good. Vox next.
Vox kind of thinking that these things are, it seemed that Caeldrim was able to dispose of it fairly easily. Will actually just kind of pull out her crossbow and fire at it real quick.
All right, buddy.
Okay. Go ahead and shoot it. Don't roll a 1 or you're going to hit Zed.
So, like, I really like you, Zed. I really do.
So you will use your inspiration. No problem.
I love it, Zed.
Good call. I got a 14.
All right.
Thank you
so
so
you
much.
will hit.
Okay, that will be...
Actually, you won't hit because he has cover behind Zed. Because he's a small creature. So never mind. I'm sorry about that. He's got some cover.
But of course I would have moved to the side.
All right. So
You would have tried.
Vox pulls out her crossbow and, kind of sidesteps a little bit, thinking that she can shoot right around Zed and almost grazes his side as it flies right past him.
And blows a hole in the door to Thirstwell's room.
It's a crossbow.
So I wonder if you would have even fired if you saw the imp and then saw me step in front of it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't have full cover.
Yeah, I think I probably still would have tried to shoot around you.
Okay. Yep.
I mean, probably if I had realized that, I would have pulled out his sword, but it's fine.
Okay. Go ahead, Caeldrim and Epiphany, whatever order you guys want.
Yeah, I'm charging forward. Oh! Shield, sword out at this imp. Just it's a fiendish creature. It has to die. It has fairy fire around it, right?
Yes.
I have advantage.
So
on my
you have
attack.
advantage. Yep.
All right, cool.
Forgot about that.
So, Paula, you didn't have to use your inspiration then.
You still
You
have
keep your
inspiration.
All right,
That's gonna
Caeldrim.
be 22
Hits.
hits. That's my long sword, and
Kaplooey.
it's already taken some damage, so I'm not gonna smite this time.
Oh, no. And
He hasn't.
Hold on. I forgot. You might not have advantage because any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage. The attacker can see it,
Oh.
and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible. So, is it still
roll?
invisible?
He's still invisible, but he's outlined. He hasn't been hit yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna reroll my attack then.
So basically, his invisibility cancels out the advantage.
Yeah, I still got 24.
Perfect.
Damage. I rolled 8 plus 3.
11 damage.
So as soon as you hit him, he becomes visible, but you cut him in half, so it doesn't matter. Like he's just dead.
Wait,
Dead,
can I
dead.
do non-lethal?
Oh, you could try. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I guess that works. He's not dead then. You just really badly bruised his stomach.
Bam! I'm gonna smack him on the head, kind of pick him up, and then I'm gonna take his like stinger tail and like thread it through my belt and kind of tie a little knot so he's hanging unconscious from my belt.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna charge down toward as far as I can get toward Thistlewood's door or whatever.
Thirstwell?
He just sent an imp out to attack us, and it's on.
Okay, so you're opening the door?
No, I don't think I can get that far in my turn.
Well, yeah, it was right next to the imp. So the hallway only goes like another 5 feet past Thirstwell's door. So he was trying to kind of get cover since you guys were in that room to the top left on the second floor.
I'm not going to open the
to
door
the end.
quite yet. I'm just going to get near it because I can't actually attack anything. I'll kill him next round.
Calm down. No.
I think you need to relax.
He's on to us. He sent an imp out to attack us.
There are probably invisible imps floating around this place all the time.
I think we need to act like nothing happened.
Yep.
Unless we really are going to go in there and kill everybody.
How's a guard going to find an invisible imp? They can't. We're just guards. We're only guards. I know you're a level 4 paladin. You're awesome. But you're just a guard tonight.
And you, my friend, are an awesome level 4 thief who excels at picking locks.
Thank you. Yes. Whatever keeps you quiet. Thank you.
I will be quiet at my companion.
So Thirstwell's door opens, and when he sees the imp on your belt, he casts Sacred Flame on you, Thavius.
Dexterity.
Or not Caeldrim.
Dexterity save, right?
Yes.
Obvious. He casts it on a mysterious person.
I rolled a 5.
Yeah, you're going to take some damage, buddy.
That's
All right.
stupid. I should have passed.
All right. You're going to take some damage. You take a really, really massive amount of 3 points of damage.
Yeah, baby. Is that all you got? Really?
And as that happens, he will...
Wait, this
cast...
is Thavius Krieg?
Yeah, and so then he moves his hands and says something else.
Wait.
No, not Thavius. I'm sorry. Thirstwell.
Okay.
So he casts another spell. He raises his hands and says something. And then you see this this light, this radiant light shine on him for a second. And he starts, there's a glow to him a little bit. It's like a pulsating glow.
I don't know what that is.
And it is Epiphany's turn.
Rhea's going to go first.
All right, perfect.
Epiphany's going to gladly let Rhea go first.
Okay.
And she's going to charge at this thirst well or whatever, drawing both her longsword and her short sword.
Okay.
Good Lord. And she's going to attack. She gets 2 longsword attacks and a short sword attack.
Holy.
Nice.
She sounds fancy.
She's like a level 8.
She gets, a 15 on her first longsword attack.
So as she was moving at him, he was moving as well. He gets to the top of the stairs. He's trying to run. She is able to close the distance, though, by the way, and attack.
Okay. Does a 15 hit him?
Oh, yeah.
Second attack. Oh, no.
What was the first damage?
Oh, the first damage would be, good Lord, 4 slashing.
Okay.
The second attack is a critical fail.
With the longsword?
Yeah.
So when she goes to swing, she hits the banister,
Yeah,
the stairs,
totally.
and it gets stuck.
But she's going to use her bonus action to make that short sword attack.
Yep.
Good night. These dice are usually better than this. That's only an 8.
Barely misses. Okay.
And then Epiphany's gonna sort of roll his eyes at her pitiful display, and let's see. Epiphany is going to. It seems pretty important that we take this guy out, huh? Epiphany is going to roll a 22 as he places his hands together in front of him, sort of clapping them and then holding them up like this and shooting a blast of radiant energy at him. That's a 22 to hit with a guiding bolt.
Okay, so you kill him outright, just blasting him. He goes flying down the stairs. He did not appear to have the puzzle box in his hands this time, though. And he folds up at the halfway down the stairs in the corner, and he is bent like a scorpion, but just snapped in half from the fall.
I think Epiphany is just standing there like this, like,
Good job. I go over to Epiphany. I pat him on the back. Good job, buddy. That's how it's done.
we probably
Axel.
we shouldn't leave him there.
Yeah, I was gonna say Vax will run down the stairs quickly after him and try and start to pull him up the stairs.
When you get there, Vox, you see to your left, you see the butler looking at you with this look like, oh my God, what did I just see in here?
Kill him. Kill the butler.
Did you? I'll say to the butler. Did you just see what happened?
I saw nothing, he says with like a shiver in his voice.
Oh, what a terrible accident, Zed says from the top of the stairs.
I don't know what we should do, guys.
And the butler opens the front door and runs out.
Meanwhile, Ray is standing there with both swords drawn, one jammed in the banister.
Okay.
It was a terrible accident.
Kill the butler.
Okay.
Yes, the butler did it.
It was the butler.
It was the butler in the staircase with the lead pipe.
Yes, telling you.
I
That's our story, guys.
I
Candlestick.
put my hands up around my face and I start to almost whisper into them. I'll cast Dissonant Whispers on the butler.
What?
Do you have to be able to see him?
No, he just has to be within 60 feet.
Okay,
You
you can
kill
do
the
it.
butler. Yeah.
I'm killing the butler.
Okay, good.
Okay, so he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right, just a sec. Let me pull up his stats.
You're gonna his mind is just gonna be like melted.
I mean, we could just blame it on him.
It's a wisdom save, you said?
Yep. I mean, we probably could just blame it on him.
Does a
but,
13 do it?
Nope.
Okay.
No, Zed doesn't say that because he doesn't know what you're doing.
It's like 3d8 damage. A butler commoner, he's dead.
He's got 4 hit points, by the way.
I know.
It's 14.
Is that
It's
possible?
14 damage.
So he gets into the courtyard. He's running for the gate. And all of a sudden, I don't know how that works, but I'm assuming it's psychic damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So his ears start bleeding as he gets dizzy and just collapses face first into the gate. And just very awkwardly laying there.
Did any of the guards see?
They will see very soon, yes.
Get the body. Pull the body in. Come on, get the body.
I'll go run out there after him and try and drag him inside quickly.
Okay, it's a good 30 feet out there. So for you, that'd be like a 40 foot, 45 foot.
Do it.
Wait, what?
There's
Yeah.
a good chance you'll be seen out there. You know,
Wait.
based on the patrols.
You're a guard. It doesn't matter. He just had too much to drink.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for it.
Okay,
Did you just say he's 30 feet out there? So for you, that's 45 feet?
because she was at the stairs.
Oh.
So look, if you look, she was like middle of the stairs there.
I got you.
It's
I got you.
30 feet
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
everybody else.
She's
It's
15 feet up
45
the
feet.
stairs.
I was like, why is it longer
He has
for her?
She has
Yeah.
small feet.
He was at the bottom of the stairs. She was still 15 feet up the stairs.
Right.
Obviously, I'm generalizing. I don't remember every, but yeah. So, anyways, yeah, you can go get him. So you get out there, and you're just trying to pick him up, like Weekend at Bernie's style, arm around your neck kind of thing.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So there's massive amounts of blood coming from his ears, and you get him towards the house, and you see the 3 other patrol guys walking around the corner.
I'm just gonna slip into the house like nothing's going on and shut the door.
All right.
Right, baby.
All right. Yeah, you're able to do that. What do you want to do with the body now that you got it inside?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna take him upstairs with,
As you turn to go up the stairs, you see the maid in the foyer looking at you like, oh my God, what the hell just happened?
Vicious mockery. It's a cantrip. You don't need a level spell. Vicious
No.
mockery.
I don't have vicious mockery.
Don't we talk about this every game session?
Yeah, every time. There are so many times that you guys have been like, no, you're going to get this ability. I have none of them. Like 0. It happens every time. So I'm just going to say to the maid, I'm going to look at the maid and I'm going to say, well, get over here. Are you going to help me with him? I have no idea what happened. He collapsed outside.
What was the commotion upstairs? And yes. And she like moves over.
Things are getting crazy. Are you gonna help or you're not gonna help? Like, what are you doing?
What do you want me to do? I can scrub the blood off the floor. You're getting blood everywhere.
Step 1, that's great idea. Step 2 is like help me carry him up the stairs. Try and help him, but you can clean up too. That's fine.
When she turns to help you get him up the stairs, she sees the sword stuck in the banister above her head.
If you see any more imps around here, let us know. They're wreaking havoc in this place. That's the reason extra security was called tonight, and we're, I think we
And
got.
then Rhea just says, "I hate imps," and yanks the sword out of the banister.
Give me a Zed. Give me a persuasion or not deception, persuasion with advantage.
Okay. The first one was a 1.
Okay. Use real dice. Remember, we just covered this.
I'm committed.
He's going all in.
To my mythic dice. The panels of the die are floating over
yes.
magic.
They're pretty sweet, Paula. You got to try them.
And I got a 7.
It's not cool if you always fail your roll.
So she looks at you and like kind of squints a little, but continues to go along with things. You're not sure if she believes you or not, Zed.
Yeah.
But she's working with you guys.
Oh, the Thirstwell is dead, right? We killed him.
100%.
Yep.
Okay. His body is at the bottom of the stairs.
It's at the middle, like where it turns.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab his body. Okay. Take it back upstairs. I'm gonna call down to the maid, clean up that mess. Okay. And then I'm gonna go into Thirstwell's room with his body. And is there a closet in there?
Thirstwell's room. Just a second. There's drab curtains cover the windows of this plain room. It has a bed, padlocked iron chest, a claw-footed iron bathtub, and a fireplace.
Okay, I'm gonna put him in the bathtub.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take the bed covering, like a sheet from the bed covering. I'm gonna put it over the bathtub, so that you can't actually see what's in the bathtub. Just kind of put that over it. All right, that's gonna deceive somebody. And then you said there's a locked iron chest.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna search it for traps. I'm good at this.
Okay.
Yes.
Give me an investigation check.
The real rogue of the party.
I'm so glad we brought our paladin rogue.
19.
19.
You
So
know
there
why?
are no traps.
Hey Nate.
Rolled real dice.
Hey Nate, look at that. You see what that is?
No.
That's a real die.
Oh, okay. I'm telling you, floating panels over magic.
Hey,
They
I'm
make
with you,
cool
Nate.
sounds.
I rolled a real die and got a crit fail.
And
No
it
traps?
sucks into a hole once it's done. It's really cool.
No traps, you said?
True.
No traps.
Okay, I'm gonna shuffle through my 15 keys, see if one of them works.
Nope. None of them work.
Nope. Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna take out my warhammer and be like, boom.
Okay,
Butt
roll to
that
strike.
padlock off.
Roll to strike.
I'm gonna check his body to see if he has the key on him.
16.
So you hit the lock. Now roll damage.
Uh,
Don't speak any logic, Epiphany.
Epiphany's
Right.
smart.
11.
So you hit it, but you don't break it. Meanwhile, Epiphany walks up, moves the blanket for a second, grabs a key out from the pocket of Thirstwell, and says, "What do you say, Epiphany?"
Maybe try hitting it with this. And I'll just flip the key over to Caeldrim.
Yeah, I snatch the key out, take my warhammer, boom.
You're hitting the lock again.
Yeah,
He's
Okay.
dedicated.
it's a higher hit roll, so
He's committed.
about 5 points of damage.
So 16 total. It breaks open.
There you go. I take the key, I put it away. Then I'm gonna open the chest up, see what's inside.
All right. So when you open the box, you see this. Epiphany would notice this is definitely an infernal puzzle box.
But there's definitely an infernal puzzle box.
All right. I like
What?
it.
Epiphany, what exactly is an infernal puzzle box?
We're going to tell you in a voice that does not sound like my own. What's an infernal
So
puzzle
it's a
box?
so the point is it's a puzzle. You can't get it open until you solve the puzzle, and it has something important inside of it. But it's infernal, so if you mess up or whatever, some bad things can happen.
It's like a
That's where all the imps are coming from.
it's like an infernal cryptics.
Yes.
Well, I have that written down on our loot list. Maybe we should have the maid try to solve it.
This puzzle is not something that just anybody can solve. I'll like right up front, I'll say like this is like asking a first grader to do some trigonometry. Like it ain't happening.
You don't know what I was like in first grade, so
I mean, I'm sure there's probably some super genius in the world who could do
I speak trigonometry.
it.
Infernal.
Yeah, you do speak infernal, but yeah, you wouldn't be able to figure this out. I'll just say right now, the module says opening the box is beyond the ability of any of the characters. So,
Fair.
sorry.
I'm still gonna try.
Okay, you can try.
I'm just- like a Rubik's cube.
No.
Let's see what happens if you fail.
I was kidding.
Oh, okay.
I think Zeb said no anyway. Like I'm just walking toward it. Like, let me give this thing a try.
No. I know what you're thinking.
All right.
What's the worst that could happen?
Was there anything else in this room of interest? Thirstwell's room? Nothing else in that chest?
There's a reason you guys don't want to try. So we'll just leave it at that. What now? What was the question?
Is there anything else in this room of interest?
Yeah. Sorry, let me get back to that. There's wrinkled garments, red wax candles, quills, blank sheets of parchment, and jars of ink. It also holds an unlocked wooden coffer containing 73 gold, 120 silver, and
Whoa.
I know, and a vial of red liquid.
73 gold. How many silver?
120.
Okay, hold on.
Calculation in progress.
Okay. You said red liquid?
Yes.
Does it look like a potion?
Yes, it looks like a potion of healing.
Okay, it is a potion of healing.
Yes, it looks like it.
I'm gonna take a little sip to confirm.
You are poisoned for 48 points of damage.
Oh, dang it.
I'm just kidding. It's totally a potion of healing.
It's Mountain Dew Code Red.
It's code red, yes.
How many potions of healing
It's
does everybody
flat.
else have?
I have 0. Oh wait, no, I have 1. I am a potion of healing.
I have 2. I have 3.
Okay, I have 4 of them.
I don't think I have any. Is that possible? Oh no, I do have one. Yep.
You
Oh,
have one?
hold on. I think I might have 3. I can't really tell. It says 1.5 pounds, and then there's the number 3. Is that the quantity?
I'm not sure how I should feel about
Yeah.
this as the party cleric and everybody's
Yep.
stockpiling on healing potions.
3.
Yeah. We've had lots of casualties, so you should take this personally. So I have 4 of them. You have how many, Nate?
3.
3? And Paula has?
3.
Okay, and Epiphany is a healer, so she doesn't need any.
He.
So I'm a kind of
I
a
have one.
frontliner. Are you guys okay if I just get another one?
You take all the potions you need. When you die, I'll just take them off your body.
Okay, that sounds great. Thanks. I will take that
I
one.
mean, I'll use them to heal you first.
Luke's not poisoned, by the way. That was a joke, chat.
I'm gonna take some of these. How many of these candles were there?
Oh, sorry, you were asking me a question.
2 red candles.
Is that what I said? I think that's what I said. It just says red wax candles.
Oh, I don't know why I heard 2.
How
So
many-
yeah, we'll say 2. That's fine.
2? Okay.
There's also a black covered tome titled Apocalypto. And
Is that Mel Gibson's movie on Blu-ray?
is it? Probably. I don't know. But in a small script font at the bottom of it, it says, "A poetic prophecy by an unknown author, envisioning the end of the multiverse."
What?
Can I kind of page through that a little bit? And
Sure. So as you're paging through it, what does it say, Vox?
why would you ask me that question?
I don't know. You're the one looking at it.
It's a detailed tome that
Envisioning the end of the
describes
world.
The end of
The
universe.
multiverse.
Just flip
And
to the back
all
page.
all of it begins with the fall of El Terrell.
Oh,
Ooh,
snap.
I liked it.
It's not like Skyrim. You just opened up the book and increased your one of your skills.
Yeah, my codex score increased by 250 points.
Nice. Nothing increased. It's a valuable book, though. Anyone who knows anything about books would say, this might be worth 50 gold. Or maybe it would come in handy elsewhere later on. Don't know.
All right.
So, kind of at this point, we've checked out. I mean, so standing at the top of the stairs, we checked out.
The 3 rooms to the left, you checked out. There's still 3 rooms to the right.
We don't like to do a job halfway, so we should finish looking.
So, I'm sorry, what rooms did we check out? Because I thought we checked out the 2 rectangular ones right next to each other.
In the top left corner, yes.
Yep. And then, so
Thirstwell's room is the bottom left.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So let's open up this door directly at the top of the stairs
Okay.
and see what's in there.
When you open it up, it's clearly a powder room. It contains a vanity topped with a framed oval mirror, bottles of perfume, brushes, cosmetics, needles, and spools of thread. Other furnishings in the room include a folding wooden partition adorned with a bird of prey rendered in gold leaf, a tall black wardrobe that's partially open that you can see corsets and fine clothes. There's a decorative gold rug laid out in front of the 3 unlocked wooden chests.
How many vials of perfume are there?
I don't know how many, Caeldrim.
20.
There's 20 bottles of perfume.
Beautiful. I pocket them.
So the chests are closed, but you can see that they're clearly not locked. There's padlocks, but they're unlocked.
I would actually like to rifle through the vanity.
Okay. When you open the vanity, there's 6 additional bottles of fine perfume, a silver hairbrush inlaid with lapis lazuli, which is very expensive, a wooden jewelry box with electrum filigree, holding a pearl necklace, a platinum cameo shaped like a winged cat, and 2 vials, crystal vials of red liquid that appears to be healing potion.
So wait, the pearl necklace was inside a box or something?
Yeah, it's in the jewelry box with electrum filigree. So the bottles of perfume are worth 20 gold each. The hairbrush inlaid with lapis lazuli is 100 gold. The wooden jewelry box with the filigree is 75 gold. The pearl necklace is 250 gold. And the platinum cameo shaped like a winged cat is 50 gold. Speaking of a winged cat, the fat cat makes its way around the corner.
Silver hairbrush was how much?
100 gold.
And then the 2 vials of something or other, potions or something?
Potions of healing, yeah.
2 more potions of healing?
Yep.
All right. Why don't we have Jake, how many Epiphany, how many potions of healing did you say you had?
1.
Why don't we give these both to him?
Oh, apparently I have 2.
Okay, let's just give both to him.
So now you have 4, Jake?
Now you have 4.
Okay.
Now we're kind of evenish.
Good. I can use my magic for other things. I mean, I'll totally use it to heal you if we need to. But...
So is this like a little figure of the cat?
It is exactly what a platinum cameo shaped like a winged cat. So I would assume it's like a little figure.
I'd like to check for traps on the chest. Wait, did you guys already open that, or just the vanity?
Wasn't there
No,
like 3
I was
chests?
just-
There's
Right.
3 chests.
Okay, I'd like to check them for traps.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
That's a 10. And should I just roll 3 of them?
Yeah.
Okay. A 10, a natural 20, that's a 23.
Ooh.
And a 2, which makes a 5.
None of them appear to be trapped.
Okay. Yeah, let's check them out then. There's only one that's open though.
They're all, so they all have padlocks, but the padlocks are not locked.
Okay. Yeah. I checked one out.
So the first one is full of shoes.
Yes.
Okay. Next.
Next one appears to have 3 old bridal gowns.
Put it on.
That's weird.
Put it on.
Wait, what?
3 old bridal gowns.
Let's get the maid in here.
No. And the last one.
And the third contains seasonal hats.
Yeah.
So I'm imagining as like you open the bridal gowns, Caeldrim's like, let's reenact an episode of Queer Eye where they're trying on all their new clothes.
Yeah.
Is there actually what do you want to call it? Powder in this powder room?
I mean, I'm sure in the cosmetics there's probably something.
Yeah, I want to see how much powder there is.
How much powder is there?
There is a big sack of powder.
And by a big sack, you mean like palm of your hand amount. That's how much you find.
Okay.
You're going to use it for the imps, aren't you? All right. So there's a room to the north and a room to the south. Which one would you like to go into?
I would like to creak open the one to the north, just a crack, peek in.
Okay. So this appears to be the master bedroom. There appears to be a dumbwaiter in the room, in the southwest corner. Has a cord that rings a bell, it looks like, that goes down into the wall. And you remember when you were in the kitchen, there was actually a bell at the bottom of a cord in there. So it probably goes into there. Other features of the room include a canopied bed with a gossamer shroud for keeping insects at bay, a freestanding wooden privacy screen, a cast iron bathtub with clawed feet, a fireplace, and a padlocked iron chest. The padlock is cast in the shape of a horned devil's scowling visage.
Now it's time to search for traps.
Yeah, that one I'm gonna go up to first and check for traps.
Okay, give me a roll.
Okay, investigation. All right, not bad. That's a 19.
Okay, as you're searching it, you don't see any traps, but something about this chest just rubs you the wrong way.
Ooh.
You get like a feeling, almost like I don't know if I should tamper with this or not, but at the same time, it doesn't necessarily stop you from doing anything.
Okay, yeah, I would probably call Epiphany over and just say, there's something evil about this thing. What do you think?
Are there any kind of fiendish or rather like infernal markings, or do I recognize the visage of this demonic?
So it's a horned devil, definitely scowling. But no, there's no like rune symbols or infernal symbols at all. There were no traps detected. Even looking at it, you don't see anything.
I'm going to pull out one of my holy symbols to one of the deities.
Okay.
First one that I grab just happens to be my Aliki. And I'm going to close my eyes, lay my hand about an inch in front of the devil face, and mutter something in infernal under my breath. And then turn to Zeb. There is something peculiar about this. I didn't cast any spells or anything. I'm just BSing you. But would you like me to try to open this?
Well, let's get those
give
keys.
You a little assistance.
Let's get those keys over here.
All right.
Yeah.
I will go over with my set of 15 keys since I am the head guard, and I will try them on this lock.
So Caeldrim struts over and is like, yes, thank you for calling over the Paladin Guard rogue to do this. And he starts going through all his keys, real cocky. And not a single key works.
All right. I'll put them away and I'll get out my Warhammer.
Will you just give him a chance?
But does he want to try?
I don't know if I want to try, but I'm just gonna try.
Does he want to use real dice?
Zed is picking the lock. Nope,
Okay.
He's not gonna. He's committed.
And Epiphany was aiding, right?
Yeah.
As much as I'm able to.
Okay.
Muttering.
Go ahead. Have advantage.
Okay.
Yes, you little
Oh, it won't help.
It's an 18.
Oh,
Worse.
So you guys see, actually, so really quickly, he's doing this, and you hear click, 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 and it opens.
Nice.
I just look at Zeb and I say, praise be to, and then I glance down at the holy symbol I'm holding, my Aliki.
So in there, it contains 3 thin black covered ledgers with entries written in Infernal.
Ooh.
A set of calligrapher's supplies, a poisoner's kit, a coin pouch made from a sheep's bladder.
Too fast.
I know, I'm just reading it all first though. And what looks like a set of pipes that are like together, almost like an instrument. It's like a wind instrument with a series of pipes together from small to large.
Okay.
Can I
And
take a look at that?
ingrained in it, yeah, you actually see ingrained in the part that holds all the pipes together is like a rat. They're called the pipes of the sewers, by the way. All right, so there's the 3 thin black covered ledgers written in Infernal.
Got it.
I'm going to flip through them, see if I can, because I can read Infernal.
Yep, I'll tell you in just a second what it says. Set of calligrapher's supplies. Did you get that, Luke?
One of them or 3?
A set of calligrapher's
One.
supplies.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I want to take the calligrapher tools, if you don't mind.
Yeah, totally.
Do you
Okay.
mind if I take the poisoner's kit?
I don't think anyone objects. You're good
Nope.
if you want.
Go for it.
Okay.
And then a
What
coin
does it
pouch.
say, what was it?
And then a coin pouch.
Oh yeah. How many coins?
22 platinum pieces. 85 gold pieces.
Nice.
And 113 silver.
Guys, we're getting like so much gold and so many like cure wounds potions that I'm starting to get like kind of nervous about it.
Yeah, it's too bad if you're getting hit pretty hard. A cure wounds potion probably won't help that much in battle.
The good thing that we're succeeding in at least robbing the Vanthampur's blind.
Yes, we are. And Zed kind of holds up his lockpick and puts it back in his pocket.
But we still don't know anything about Thavia's trade.
So,
I know. I think it's interesting that all we saw was, just the servants and.
so hang on,
this
guys.
other-
Hang on. So as you guys were taking stuff out, who took what and when? Like what order of things were taken out? I think you
Oh.
took the pipes first,
I
right?
took
Paula?
the pipe first.
Then the black covered ledger second, right?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, as you're looking at that, it looks like Duke Vanthampur's legitimate business dealings, by the way. And did you grab the poisoner's kit, or did he grab the calligrapher's kit third?
I also grabbed the
Calligrapher's
calligrapher's kit.
kit.
At the same time. Okay, so as you did that, you hear like a metal spring in the bottom go click, ping, and all of a sudden, the bottom of this lifted up as Nate's character took the poisoner's kit at the same time. There's a thin glass vial hidden underneath the false bottom. The uncorked vial releases a cloud of poisonous gas that fills a 10-foot radius sphere centered on the chest. So I'd probably rule that everybody except for Caeldrim was right there. He was probably just out of
Caeldrim
range. Since
Probably
Wasn't
not Rhea.
opening it?
What about Rhea?
Oh,
I don't
Rhea
know that
either.
Rhea
Rhea probably
wouldn't have
wasn't
been-
either.
Yeah.
So the cloud is stationary and lasts for a minute. Everybody give me a con saving throw. The number to beat is 13. Just let me know if you didn't make it.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I got a natural
Oh!
one.
I got a nat 20.
I got a 14 with my mythic dice, which makes a 16 with my
I got a nat
mythic
one. Should I use
dice.
my inspiration to re-roll that?
You could. So Vox will do like a cartwheel out of the way of the cloud of smoke. It's very impressive. It's very bardic of her.
All bards do cartwheels.
So did anybody fail?
Jake did.
Yeah, I still failed. Even
Still
with
failed?
using my... I decided to use my inspiration. I still
Shoot.
failed.
So you will take 13 points of poison damage.
What did you do?
It wasn't
Sorry,
me.
it was I missed it, I guess.
Oh my gosh. You know what?
You are officially on probation. This is going to be your second verbal, okay?
Right? Yeah, whatever.
like some
You
acquisition.
enjoy those platinum pieces I got for you.
That's great.
I think Epiphany's over there just patting you on the shoulder. So you're doing a good job. Mostly.
Was it worth it? I mean, it's a lot of coinage. Well, you let me know how you feel in the morning. Maybe we can decide then.
Yeah, we're doing pretty well on coinage.
So after about a minute, the cloud of poison, the green poison mist, goes away. And you're able to grab the rest of the stuff out of there that you wanted.
All right. Okay.
Now we've checked out all 3 of those chests, correct?
Yes.
And we checked out the vanity. So should we head towards the door to the south?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there anything we missed in here that was like able to be opened?
I don't think so. There was like a
Just a tub, the bed.
partition and a tub or something like that.
Okay.
Nope. And Epiphany's already over there with one of those healing potions. Like, yeah, we're good to go.
Did you just drink out of a jug of vinegar?
No, it's a water jug.
I mean, clearly he was
I was like,
Yes,
I mean,
I'm really committed.
that's hardcore, dude. He's
It
like,
does, you know what? It does. No, it's just a water jug.
okay.
Yeah, that's what I do.
He's like, keeps me strong and healthy.
All right.
Go
ahead, Zed.
Oh,
Yeah, the southern bedroom. Or room.
Southern room.
I still think it's weird, you guys, that we haven't seen anybody else in this place. I mean,
Well,
all
there
these
was-
bedrooms are just empty.
There was Thusilus,
Who?
Thuminius.
Yeah, Thistlewood.
Thistle Hydra?
Yeah, but there was the guy who was supposed to be visiting him. I mean, where is he?
Yeah, we got to find Amric and kill him still.
Yeah, did he lock him in the tower?
I don't know.
I mean, we pretty much went to the kitchen and we came straight upstairs.
Hey, didn't that fat cat come upstairs?
Mm-hmm. It's hanging around in the bedroom. It's on the bed right now.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna kind of pet him on the head and stuff. I'm gonna be like,
Caeldrim's totally laying on the bed with the cat cuddled.
I'm gonna be like, yo, fat kitty. I just want to let you know that most of the people in this house so far don't seem to appreciate you. And if you want to come home with me, like, totally open to that idea.
Cat's purring.
Yeah, I'm just petting him. I'm being nice.
You
to
almost feel like it understands you.
Yeah, everybody around here is being a jerk to him, and that's not cool.
Yeah, it's probably an archdemon or something.
Probably, yeah.
Whatever.
It's the big bad.
I mean, all cats are, right? No, just kidding.
It's the big bad of the whole campaign.
Luke loves cats. When he does his live streams, he's got a cat cam.
Yeah, he's my friend now. Okay.
I knew this cat was going to resonate with him. I knew it. I love it. All right. So, who's going to the room to the south while Caeldrim sprawls on the bed, looking like a Vogue cover on the magazine with this cat?
Cuddling with the cat. I mean, I'll head towards the room to the south.
Okay. So, Vox, you open the door and peek in. There's an oak writing desk angled to face the middle of the room. Has a matching chair behind it and 2 black candlesticks atop it. Other furnishings include 3 bookcases and a freestanding suit of black plate armor with oranges inscriptions in it, topped with a bucket helm and equipped with a long sword and a shield. A wrought iron spiral staircase as well.
Did you just go get a stuffed cat?
Oh man.
I can't. Okay,
The real cat is sitting there like, find them.
I will
Freak out if I try to pick him up.
Vax will walk into the room. I'm feeling awfully suspicious of this.
Roll initiative.
Armor. Damn,
Wonderful.
Yes.
what's gonna happen?
Luke smash.
It's an 11.
Okay, I got 13. 14. I'm sorry, I got 14.
I got 29.
Oh, yes.
Killing
I'm sorry, I pulled a Nate. I was looking at my character sheet. What are we rolling?
I think there's a suit of armor, and then we were told to roll initiative. So.
When Vox walked into the room.
Oh. 10.
What'd you get, Caeldrim?
Oh, I gotta roll for
21.
I gotta roll for
21.
Rhea,
All
too.
right.
I am a spry paladin.
Rhea
Okay.
has a 5.
She can just go on your turn. That's fine. It just makes it easier to track. All right. So Vox is the only one going after me, it sounds like. Because Epiphany got higher than a 14, right?
No, a 10.
Oh, a 10. Okay, my bad. Okay, so it's Zed, Caeldrim, me, Epiphany, Vox.
I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. So, Vox, you walk in the room and you see this suit of armor start to move.
Oh yeah,
Zed,
baby.
you see beyond Vox, and this armor starts to move, and the orangish infernal inscriptions are starting to glow.
Okay. Yeah. So can I?
Plate
Am I
mail
able
with
to?
a shield, by the way.
Am I able to get past Vox, or is she like
Yes.
blocking the door?
Yeah, she ended up in the room.
Yeah. So I'm going to move forward to attack with my short sword, and do I have 2 short swords? I can't even tell here. Would they both be like on my?
Yeah, you're good.
Sorry, I'm gonna check. Sorry. Okay, nope, I only have 1. So my short sword and my dagger. Yeah, so I'm gonna draw my short sword and my dagger, definitely move into the room and just slash at it if possible.
Okay.
And that is going to be a 20 to hit with the short sword and a 25 with the dagger. And I am going to go ahead and look up how this whole because it's been a while. How does assassinate work? I don't think that applies here, does it? It's only if I'm hidden. Is that right?
No. No.
You get only if you go before anybody else.
Oh, okay, so I had advantage, and I didn't need it though. Yeah, but the creature is not surprised, so it won't be a critical hit. Okay, cool. So I assume those are both going to hit.
Yep, both hit.
Okay, boom and boom. That is going to be a total of. This thing does not quite go as fast as I would like it to. 17 damage, 17 slashing damage.
Okay. So
Or
when you
actually,
hit, you hit this armor. You see no face inside the helmet, by the way. There's no skin. It's just basically a helmed horror.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
when you hit it, it does not feel like you did the full damage that you would expect.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Darn right. Okay. Well, that's my turn.
Wait, is it glowing red and crap?
This is a black suit of armor
got, like,
with
infernal
like
scroll.
orange glowing infernal inscriptions in it.
Oh, dude, not cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty badass. And by badass, I mean kind of scary and intimidating. All right, so it is now your turn, Caeldrim.
All right, stand by.
And the chat says, "Quit yawning, Luke. You're tired. Get coffee."
Yeah.
I'm paraphrasing. Nobody actually told you to get coffee.
All right.
Coffee.
All right. I'm going to point it. I'm going to pull out my Warhammer and I'm going to point at this thing and say, "Vile, cursed fiend, take this." And I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on it. And there's this blazing celestial symbol that appears on its breastplate as I mark it for extermination. And then I charge, that's a bonus action. And I charge forward with my Warhammer and just slam this thing as hard as I can.
Do it.
14.
What type of damage is that? Or that's to hit, right?
This is bludgeoning.
Yeah, that won't hit.
Okay.
Not
that
even
sucks.
close.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm standing there in front of him then.
Okay. Just so you guys know, he's got a 20 AC. It is his turn. He's going to attack Caeldrim since he just put himself there. and he did not like this symbol being put on him. His first attack is a 14, so that misses. His second longsword attack, and this sword has like, again, it's the same thing. It's like all black. It's got infernal in it. Okay, that one's gonna do well. 24 to hit. 8 points of damage to Caeldrim.
I lost my concentration too.
Oh. Did you use inspiration?
Oh yeah. Let me re-roll that natural one. Hey. Okay, passed it that time.
There you go. All right. It is now Vox's turn.
I'm going to so I am actually going to back up close to the desk, and I'll snap my fingers and create a yellow card to throw at it. Which is, I got an 18, so I missed.
Okay. It is Epiphany and Rhea's turn then.
This thing is hard to hit.
All right. Epiphany is going to once again say, "Oh, Dios, and thrust a guiding bolt at this thing for, you son of a, 12 points. It's going to not do anything to it.
Missed.
And then I'm going to, just in case, well, no, I'm going to do that. I guess that's all I can do. Oh, wait, what's his name? Caeldrim, you got hit, didn't you?
I did. Yeah.
So I will bonus action. Just throw a healing word your way. That is going to be, where's my healing word? There you go. That's throw a quick healing word at you for 6 HP of healing.
Awesome.
And then Rhea is going to come charging in with those swords drawn, and hope she can do something a little better. I'm going to use some. Oh wait, I can roll virtual dice. So the first longsword attack is going to be a 19 on the die, so that is a 24 to hit.
Finally, someone gets something in there.
And that's going to be 9 points of slashing damage. That's the first hit.
Okay.
The second attack is natural 20.
Nice.
Which, if you're using the Mythica dice, is awesome when you get a nat 20.
I'll play around with it now.
So then, how do you do the nat 20s?
Roll double damage.
Say again?
Or roll the dice twice, and then add modifier once.
All right. So that's going to be, oh, great. That's going to be 8 points of slashing damage. And then she can bonus action attack with her short sword. And that will be, come on, another nat 20. Come on. No. That's only going to be a 16 on
miss.
that third attack.
Okay. So she notices when she hits, even on the crit, she hurts it. Like, there's scratches, but they're not as deep as she expected. And obviously, the nature of the creature does not actually react to being hit either. It's just a construct. With that, it is Zed's turn.
Okay. So I forgot my sneak attack damage last time. I don't know if I can add that now or if we should just move on, but
Let's just move on.
Okay. So I am going to do the same thing. I'm just going to hit it twice.
You get advantage because you got friendlies within 5 feet too.
Sweet. Okay. No, I don't get advantage. I just get my sneak attack.
Or yeah, that's what I mean. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Extra damage. Okay.
I always say that, but yes, you know what I'm saying.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'm just looking around here, seeing if there's anything else. Actually, yeah. Okay. This is going to be a 13 to hit with my short sword, so that's going to miss. And I thought it was an 18, but it's a 2. That's a 9 to hit with my dagger. And I am going to, I'm just going to stay there.
Okay.
I slash and it just hit the wrong spots and it just kind of ting right off this.
It blocks armor. It with its shield or something.
Cool.
All right, Caeldrim.
All right.
Light it up.
Whack it with my hammer. Oh! Dang it. Actually, you know what I'd like to do? I would like to ready an action to shove it to the ground after its turn. So that's what I'm going to do.
After its turn?
After its turn. Right after it goes. Yeah.
Okay. It's going now.
Okay, cool.
It's going to attack Zed this time.
And Luke, what does your spell do to it?
It gives me extra damage when I hit it.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So I crit you, by the way.
Okay.
As well as a 19 to hit. So
this
I'm
could be
assuming
it.
Both hit.
Yeah, those both hit.
You'll be fine.
All right. So here's the first attack that was the crit. 13 points of damage there.
Okay.
And then on the second attack, 9 points.
Okay. Still up.
And as it does that, Caeldrim jumps up at it, or whatever he tries to do.
I'm gonna shield bash it in the face. I'm trying to knock it down to the ground prone, is what I'm doing.
Okay. So it's opposed athletics?
Yep.
Ooh.
17.
I got 19.
Darn
it! So you attempt to do it, and this thing, like, you shield bash the shield, and it shrugs you right off.
All right.
But it's pretty tightly contended. Like, you guys were pretty close.
So see, well, if I had been able to do that, everybody would be getting advantage on their attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What I'm going for.
I know.
I wish
I had Fairy Fire still. Everyone could get advantage on their attacks.
Oh yeah.
Bring it on, Vox.
I'm done.
Okay. So seeing Zed take a bunch of pretty painful attacks, Vax is gonna run up and touch his shoulder and restore some hit points.
All right.
Sweet.
To him.
This is like, what happens when you fail multiple times to, pick locks.
11.
Okay, thank you.
And then Epiphany followed by Rick. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, after I do that, I'm gonna move back to the the other side of the room, the desk. I don't want to be up near where everybody's fighting.
No problem. Is that it then?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Oh, you know what? Actually, while I am up there casting this spell, I will also whisper into Zed's ears and tell him that I know he can do better than he is right now. And I know that next time he will hit, and I will give him some bardic inspiration.
I love it.
I received this.
And Vox, take inspiration. All right. Epiphany, followed by Rhea.
Epiphany is going to try once again to hit with the guiding bolt. Yeah. This time casting at second level, just in case. A little more oomph behind it. Still not enough. That's a 15. So that's another spell slot blown on this thing.
You want to use inspiration?
I don't have any.
Oh, okay.
So blasting another errant bolt of radiant energy off into the distance. I will Rhea's gonna, I guess, run in there and take her attacks. So nope, I'm not touching those dice. They were rolling ones.
That means they're due to roll well.
That's not how that works.
That's totally how probability works.
All right, so that's that is a 22 to hit with her first longsword attack
She's doing well.
for 10 points of, let me double check that modifier. Yeah, 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
That's the first attack. Second longsword attack comes in at 17. No, yeah, 17. So that one's gonna clang off harmlessly. Bonus action short sword is a 16 on the die, so that is a 21 to hit.
Hits.
And that is, I believe that's a D6 plus 3. So that'll be another 5 points of slashing damage.
So she's doing a lot to it, actually.
Wow.
So what does that sequence of attacks look like? I mean, it's still standing, but I'm just curious. What that would
She
look like.
just is moving. I mean, she is well trained with these swords, and so she's coming in with this sort of swinging this longsword around almost in the figure 8, slashing at this thing, and then kind of lunging in as a follow through on her bonus attack, the short sword.
Nice. Okay.
I imagine she's hitting on every one. So it's just this constant clang, 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 but
Right.
she's not hitting it in the right spots.
Right. Like sometimes she's barely missing her mark.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, Zed. Whoops.
Wow, we're back to me already. All right, so
Wait. Did I get?
You're after Zed.
Oh, he's at the top of the order. Okay.
Yeah, he had like 28 or something. You're right after him.
My bad. Ignore me.
all right. I'm just gonna do more of the same. I don't know what else I can do. Dagger, short sword. Yeah. That's gonna be a 20 to hit with the short sword. Hooray!
Yay.
And
Yeah.
And sneak attack.
a 21 to hit with the dagger. And yeah, let's get some sneak attack up in there. If only D&D Beyond was smart enough to just give me a sneak attack option.
Right.
I don't think it is. All right.
Not yet.
So that's going to be, okay, so with the short sword and dagger, that's going to be 16 damage, and then I would get to add sneak attack to one of those attacks, I believe. And so 16 plus 8, 24 damage.
Wow. In half is only 12. So it's still going. All right, but you hit it. So
Okay.
I would assume, so you said that was a short sword and a dagger, correct?
Yeah.
So you like lunge with your short sword and then backstab it with the dagger.
Yeah, and I'm
Um,
trying to like get in any chinks in the armor, like into whatever is inside animating this thing and just kind of,
Yeah, so you're able
Jabbing
to
it in
peel
there.
back some of the armor, it looks like, with that sneak attack. It's almost like when you hit it, you snagged it and peeled a little bit up. And you guys can see that the runes are glowing a little bit brighter, actually, all of a sudden. Caeldrim, it is your turn, though.
All right, Warhammer.
Next.
Missed. So as you swing your warhammer with two hands, it brings its shield up and deflects it again, and it gets in your face, and you can feel the warmth radiating off of this armor in your face.
Yeah, come on, let's do this.
It's like a really hot, sticky, humid moisture.
Give it a kiss. Yeah, come on.
All right, it is his turn, and he's going to attack you.
All right, let's do
With
it.
both of his attacks, Caeldrim. He's gonna crit you on one. The other one's a 16. Does that hit?
16.
Okay, so I do got a crit.
What a wuss.
Oh, I don't know about that. 19 points of damage
Bah.
on that attack. And so he brings his sword up from under the shield and slashes you across your like chest and shoulder, where there's a seam where the armor is open.
He slashes me up. I'm looking pretty beat up now. You know, I'm just like, oh, clutching myself. Blood's kind of gushing out. And I look around. I'm like, I got this, guys.
It's Vox's turn.
So, I mean, at this point, is there any like indication from the statue thing on whether it looks like it's injured, or do we not really?
The armor looks a little bit beat up now, yes, but I mean,
just a little bit.
I mean, yeah, it's armor, it's metal. I mean, it's not gonna bleed or anything. It's beat up. I mean, where you guys have hit it, it's been doing damage. But it's a construct, so it's not like favoring any injuries or anything.
Right. Yeah.
You would think you've done a bit though to it.
Okay. All right. I guess. I don't know. Sorry, I'm not sure what I want to do. So Box will kind of step forward, and she begins to wave her arms around, and you see this yellow light head right towards this construct,
Okay.
and kind of be absorbed into it. It has to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. What kind of spell is it, by the way?
I'm casting Bane.
Okay. Oops. All right. I got what you said. Charisma.
So, well, it's
I got a 14.
So when it fails the saving throw, and makes an attack roll or any saving throws before the spell ends, they roll a d4 and subtract that number from any attack rolls or saving throws.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay. I rolled a 14.
Yep. So you failed. So -4.
A D4 or 4 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a d4.
So I'll just put a D4.
I'll keep track of time.
Okay. Is that everything?
Yeah, and no, sorry, I didn't mean yes. Then as I'll use my bonus action to try to inspire Caeldrim to do something to the construct and injure it in some way, and I'll give him some bardic inspiration.
Is that a D6?
Yes, it is.
All right, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
All right.
It is now Epiphany's turn, followed by Rhea.
Let's see. I think Epiphany is going to make a quick check. See if he would do this. Nope, he's not doing it. Epiphany is going to take a use that bonus action healing word to heal Caeldrim. He's not getting close to that construct.
Okay.
So he's going to heal you from afar.
Right.
For 9 points.
Nice.
And that was a bonus action. When I cast the bonus action spell, that's a regular spell. I can't cast another spell.
Unless
That's
it's a
not a cantrip, right?
You can cast a cantrip.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cantrip this thing with let's see. Let's do a nope, not spare the dying. That's the wrong thing. We're gonna toll the dead on him.
So he gets to make a saving throw. It's magic.
So he has to make a dexterity saving throw. No, a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. All right. That's cocked, so I'm going to roll it. Okay, that was in your favor then. So he's going to fail.
All right. So he is going to take 4 points of magical necrotic damage.
You said necrotic?
Yes.
Okay. All right, it is now Zed, or no, it's Rhea's turn.
Rhea, that's right. Rhea is going to continue her non-monk flurry of sword blows. Long sword attack. 18 on the die, so that's going to miss.
Oh, she doesn't get a
Long
bonus?
sword attack. What's that?
What's her bonus to hit?
+5.
You said 18 on the die, though.
No.
Oh,
sorry. 13 on the die, 18 to hit.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Critically fails with her second attack.
Uh-oh.
That's the second time she's crit failed.
That's the short sword?
Long sword.
So that sword just goes out of her hand, and it's now out of reach. I'm going to be nice. I'm not going to hurt any friendlies.
I imagine it just getting a really wrong hit on the armor, and it does that thing where it reverberates through, and just she can't hold her grip on it, and that causes her to miss with her third attack. She did not hit once.
Yeah, it's like taking a baseball bat and swinging it at a tree. It just hurts your hands.
Yep.
Which every kid has done.
Don't ask me why we all know that, but we all know that. We all know that feeling. Why would you hit a telephone pole with a wooden bat? So that you could explain what it feels like in D&D.
Exactly. That was the whole reason.
40 years later.
Zed.
Okay. I am going to attack once again. And... oh, that's a natural 20 on the short sword.
Oh,
sweet.
Plus the sneak attack damage that's critted.
Whoa, that's a natural 20 on the dagger as well.
Yeah.
I got to take a screenshot of this. This is like...
that's why Rhea missed
all damage double.
Cool animation,
was to open the attack for Zed.
So much damage.
Okay.
Into it.
So...
this is a rogue's wet dream.
Yeah, this is amazing. So I get to roll my damage twice, and then I'll roll my sneak attack. Okay, so... oh, I rolled an attack again. Hold on. Let me do the damage again. All right. So that's going to be...
while he's rolling that, if you guys are here for the first time, make sure you hit subscribe. Give us a like, because if we get enough likes, then they're going to get special loot in this session or next
We're
session.
at 26 likes right now.
Yeah, we only have to get to, I think, 50.
50.
Okay, that's 29 damage without the sneak attack.
Wow.
Oh, wait, no, because it's adding the modifier. Okay. So
okay.
yeah, I was supposed to do that. So I have to subtract. So 29 minus my modifier of 10. So 19. Okay, 19. Yeah, I thought that was a little crazy. 19 plus that's 6 on the one and a 2 on the other. So that's 8 extra damage on the sneak attack. So that's total 27.
Total 27?
Yep.
So 27.
That was a marathon dice rolling session there.
Is 14. All right, next up is Caeldrim.
Oh, jeez, this thing's still up.
So when you notice, though, when he hits it, it starts rocking a little bit. It looks like it's losing its balance a little. And the light starts to dim a little from the rune symbols.
In the name of my deity.
With your bardic inspiration.
Well, if I roll poorly, I'll use it. And I rolled a well enough, I'm not going to use it. 21.
Hits.
All right, and I'm going to use my last spell slot to smite.
Nice.
Is this a fiend or an undead?
It's a construct.
Okay. And stand by. Five, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 points of damage.
Oh, wait. So how much of it was from the smite, and how much was from the weapon?
Stand by. 8 was from the weapon.
Okay.
4 was from the smite.
Okay, so it had 8 total hit points. When you did 8 from the weapon, that was 4.
Yes.
The smite drops it to 0.
All right.
So you smash.
Yeah,
Tell me what this looks like on the construct.
So like it's got holes all in it from everybody stabbing and hacking at it. I kind of come forward. I press it up against the wall with my shield, slam it on the top of the head. The head just kind of crumples in as all these runes just that are glowing on it kind of flare brightly and then just dim away. The thing begins to crumple, but I'm like, I hold it up against the wall. I'm not letting it go. And I just start beating it repeatedly over and over again, crumbling it in kind of like a tin can being crushed until it's just a misshapen heap of metal on the floor.
Nice.
Sweet.
You see the armor relinquish the shield and the sword. Both of them are also like very infernally, like just evil looking items.
I'm gonna just pick them up real quick. Do they feel magical?
Yeah, you almost feel the urge to strike. Is anybody in this party good other than maybe
I'm good.
you, Caeldrim?
I might
I
be.
think I am.
Where is alignment anyway?
Is it under characteristics, under description and characteristics? So I'm good.
I'm good.
I still can't find.
Don't
my
have any
alignment.
alignment.
Oh, characteristics.
You have every
You're a trickster. You have no alignment,
just
but you have
like
every
your
alignment.
deities.
I think I'm just true neutral.
I'm chaotic, whatever.
So you feel an urge to swing it at Vox, but it's not forcing you to.
Well, that's not very nice. But they feel. Wait, the sword feels magical.
I mean, you feel like swinging it at Vox.
Okay.
It's almost, yes, it is magical in the sense that it makes you want to strike Vox.
What about the shield? Does it tingle of magic at all?
Not really. No,
Does the shield look really cool?
it does look cool. It's got
Like-
demons and stuff on it and devils.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take that shield. And the sword, does it have a scabbard sheath?
It does not.
It doesn't. All right, I'm just gonna slip that sword through my weapon belt. It's a long sword, right?
Yes.
All right, cool.
So the bookcases in this room, there's a couple hundred books. What would you guys like to do?
Burn them.
So initially upon entering the room, I wanted to check out the desk. So I'd like to go check out the desk.
Awesome. Yeah, you're able to find like parchment paper and quills and ink in there. Bookmarks.
Caeldrim,
that.
how are you doing after that fight?
Oh, I'm down about 15 hit points.
I will pat you on your shoulder and say, you did good work here.
Yeah, thanks.
And you will get, 14.
14. Woo.
14 points of cure wounds.
All right, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Don't forget you can drink those red potions and they'll do the same thing.
Oh, yeah, but I'd rather use your resources up first. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Then I can back you up in the fight.
Yeah, I still got lay on hands and some other stuff going on here. You know,
All right.
I owe you one.
By my count, you owe me 3.
I owe you 3. Yeah. Don't worry, man. I got your back.
I love it. All right. What are you guys doing in here?
I mean, I guess if there's nothing in the desk, I'll go rummage through a bookshelf.
Okay. How much time are you going to spend looking at the bookshelf?
I don't know, couple minutes.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
It's gonna be a 12.
So looking at the bookshelf, there's a lot of books. You see there's a lot of very rare first edition books. You have a friend that you know in town who happens to be an owner of a bookstore. And she would probably appreciate these and would be willing to give you probably about 25 gold each. Or, even more in store credit.
Perhaps. I mean, it seems like it would be difficult to carry out an excessive amount of books right now. Maybe it's something we can work out later.
Yeah, not a problem. Anybody else looking at books or anything?
I have no interest in books.
Yeah. Nah. Nope.
No? Rhea Mantlemorn actually notices something catches her eye.
Mm-hmm.
It's a book titled Last Charge of the Hell Riders.
Ooh.
And when she pulls the book off of the shelf and she opens it, it seems that there is a cavity cut into its pages. And it holds a small iron ring with 2 keys hanging from it.
Curious.
Lots of keys.
The key keeper will step forward and claim them.
Does Rhea give it over, Jake?
I imagine as soon as she found the keys, she just kind of looked at them and would have held them up and tossed them over to Caeldrim.
All right.
Excellent.
I put him on my belt next to the imp that's still dangling there.
Gross.
All right. So
All right, let's
there
go up the
is
spiral staircase, you
yeah.
guys.
So this wrought iron spiral staircase leads up to the tower peak. So the spiral staircase climbs 15 feet to a square room with crisscrossing rafters, 10 feet overhead, and a peaked roof above that. An empty bookcase dominates the west wall, and 2 filthy padlocked cages stand on the floor. Each cage holds a human prisoner and a chamber pot.
Ooh. What's in the chamber pot?
You want to put your hand in it?
I just want to look.
I mean, you would know it's...
I'm going to go over to the bookcase, the empty bookcase that's along the wall, and I'm just going to grab it and just pull it over onto the floor. Just tip it over. See what's behind it on the wall.
Okay. When you do that, you quickly see one of the prisoners yelps out in pain, just like, ah! And falls flat on his face dead. And you can see a giant red mark in his back.
Did the bookcase fall?
Yeah, the bookcase fell.
Is there anything behind the wall, on the wall?
Does not appear to be.
Okay.
The other prisoner is still there.
Yes.
So I will go up to that prisoner and I will say, what are you doing up here? Why are you being kept here?
He looks at you and just fear in his eyes and does not say anything, is shaking but not like making any motions or anything.
You need to tell me what's going on. I can help you.
He just, again, he starts to cry, but he's very silent.
So when I touched the bookcase, it killed one of them.
No, when it crashed to the floor, one of them died.
Yeah. So it's either inaction or action kills them. The one that's still alive is in a cage with a padlock on it, right?
Yep.
Like, I feel like
doing the wrong thing kills these guys. But I really want to.
You're saying this to everybody, right? Or are you just thinking?
Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, but I really want to smash this padlock off. But I feel like if I do that, he's gonna die.
You have keys.
Oh, yeah, I got keys. I got 2 keys. I got 2 keys.
You've got
All
You've got
right.
17 keys.
Well, I got the 2 special ones we just got. So I got 2 keys. There were 2 cages. All right. I'm going to take those 2 keys. Anything remarkable about them? Material, anything like that?
No, just 2 brown keys, I think.
Okay. I'm picking one at random and putting it into the padlock of the prisoner that's still alive.
As you stick it in the other one, you hear, you actually hear the cage move a little. And then you see just like the guy mouths, no. And you just hear him do the same thing. Ah! And he falls to the ground. And they're both lying on their stomach, and you can see what clearly looks like small stab wounds in the middle of their backs, where like there's a red circle, but there's other little lacerations as well in their backs.
Okay,
that almost look like little stingers.
I'm gonna take that powder bag that I have, and just like spray it across the room. If prisoners were facing a certain way, their backs were facing away. So that's where I think this imp is probably hiding. So I just spray this powder all across the room in that area to try to like have it settle on them for a minute.
We'll say like DC 15 to see if this works. Okay, so you see one imp, or not necessarily an imp. You see a little bit of powder stick to something, but you can't make out what it is.
I am charging in.
Now everybody roll initiative. Oh, I go last.
5.
I go still after you.
Oh gosh.
What'd you get, Caeldrim?
3.
You go before me still. What'd you get, Zed?
22.
And what'd you get, Epiphany? All right, so it's Zed, Epiphany, Vox, Caeldrim. So, Zed, you see this powder stick to something. Go ahead and attack.
Yes, I certainly will. Okay, short sword. That's going to be a 13 to hit with the short sword. Does that hit? And
You
a
said
10
13?
with the dagger. Yeah.
13 hits.
Okay. And a 10 with the dagger.
Does
which I
not.
imagine might not. Okay. And then I will roll my damage and. Okay, so that's.
By the way, Melchior, the throwing the powder was the surprise attack.
11 damage. And I mean, technically they attacked the prisoners, but have they acted in combat yet?
I would say they have, yeah.
Okay,
I would say
yeah.
they attacked the prisoners.
All right,
so
so
you
11
definitely
damage.
hit it, and when you hit it, it becomes visible, but it falls over dead.
Okay.
All right. Epiphany, what would you like to do?
Has everybody gone already?
Nope, you were second.
I rolled a 6.
Yeah,
No.
everybody else were.
Vox had 5, Caeldrim had 3, and I had a 2.
Oh, I saw this 22 sitting in here, and I thought, I clocked, or I didn't clock out. I checked out.
You're like,
I
I
thought
got
there's no way anybody got worse than
So I killed
did.
an imp.
So you see the one that had the stuff stuck to it falls dead from Zed, but you don't see anything else other than 2 dead prisoners. The bookcase crashed on the floor.
I'm going to. I don't really have anything that's area. I think this is features of my choice. I don't have anything that. So I'm gonna hold an action.
I kind of butchered that, by the way. So when each prisoner was stabbed with the pincher or the tail, they were supposed to be visible, but then they turned invisible right away again. So you do know there's 2 imps here. Sorry.
Okay.
Do we know like what side of the room they were on?
They were both on top of the cage when they stung the prisoners.
Crap. Like if
So I
the
screwed that
first
up.
time-
I'm sorry.
the first time it stabbed, we would have seen it.
I
We would
know.
have probably kicked
So
off
if you
combat.
guys
All right, hold on.
want, I can retcon that if you want.
I mean, it's just an imp. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we would have at least one prisoner still alive potentially.
Possibly.
Maybe just let me do a lay on hands after this is over and have him come back.
Maybe we can do that with one of them.
So I do know that there's an imp on top of the.
Yes. Last you saw it, yes, it was on top of the cage.
Oh, yeah. Everything I have is based on being able to see. So I'm just going to take a. What the heck? I'm going to take a shot, whip out my hand crossbow.
Cool. Just shoot
and
at
just sort
disadvantage.
of wavering it and. What have I got to lose? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, disadvantage, right?
Yes.
That's a critical fail.
Oh, no.
That's like the third time I've rolled it, and my second roll was a 5. So
you basically jam the thing up, so it's basically unusable until you fix it somehow.
stupid piece of.
Like maybe you break the string on it or something, and it's like ping. It's like damn it.
Wow. All right. Well, Rhea's just gonna walk up and take a couple swipes at the top of the cage.
Okay.
I hate these imps. That is going to be really a 2 on the die. That's a 7.
Nope.
Second attack is. What the heck? The dice have left me today. That's a 12.
Nope.
Short
Close,
sword.
not a good.
Bonus action. 24.
Hits.
Good lord.
So she like pokes it up towards the top of the cage. Definitely makes contact.
8.
And stabs it, but does not critically wound it. Or critically wounds it, but it's not dead yet. And it is now Vox's turn. You see an imp now that just got poked and is bleeding out of his little...
So it's totally visible now.
Oh, yes.
Okay, cool. So seeing this imp appear, I will snap my fingers and create a red card to throw at it.
Okay.
And I actually got a crit.
Nice.
And that is, 11 points.
You kill it. So it falls lifeless on top of the cage now. So you have 2 prisoners assumed dead and 2 imps dead.
And we only saw 2 imps, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna rush over. Are we still in combat?
No, it's over. Sorry.
I'm
So
gonna rush
Caeldrim, you want to
over.
lay hands on one?
Yeah, I'm gonna rush over to one of them, and I'm gonna use 1 point of lay on hands to try to bring the prisoner back too. Assuming they're probably commoners. They don't have.
So there's 2 commoners. There's a male in the southern cage and a female in the northern cage. Which
Oh, I'm
one do you
going for
wanna-
the female. Female.
Okay. Okay. So you touch her, and she coughs and starts breathing again. But she's still very hurt. What would you like to say or do?
Hi, I'm Caeldrim. What's your name?
Shailene Zorez.
Oh, hold on, Shailene. Let me write this down. This might be important later. Shailene Doraz.
Zoraz. Z-O-R-A-Z. I'm sorry. R-A-Z.
And what is your occupation?
I'm a sewer maintenance supervisor.
Okay.
I was backing an effort to extend the Lower City sewer system into the underground space occupied by the Dungeon of the Dead 3.
Really,
You asked a spot-on question, so then I just gave you extra.
they were your employers?
Mm-hmm.
How did you end up in this cage?
They locked me up.
Your employers locked you up.
But why?
Yeah. Because I knew too much. I knew that it was used by the cult.
So the people who are in this mansion, do you know them? The Vanthampurs?
Yeah, I mean, they employed me, yes. Duke.
So
the Duke.
So they are associated with the Cult of the Dead 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Or, I'm sorry, no, she was not working for them. She was working for the city, and she busted into that area. They were expanding, and they busted into that area, and that's how that happened.
So then they brought you here to keep you here?
Yeah, I assumed they were going to torture me until I died. But I don't know. They said they would eventually let me go as long as they knew I wouldn't say anything, but I feel like the only way that would be the case is if I was dead. I wouldn't trust somebody.
Have you seen anybody else in this place? Like, and I'm going to gesture to Rhea to give a description of Tharvius Krieg.
So Rhea does give that description, but she says, no, I've just basically been held by imps this whole time. Occasionally, the Duke would bring me food, but not much.
So the Duke was the only person you interacted with?
We weren't allowed to talk at all. If we talked, the imps would sting us.
Yeah, but he was still the only person that you saw here.
The Duke is a woman, by the way.
Oh.
I think. I'm pretty sure it's it's the mother. But yes. She got a sick gratitude, or gosh, I can't talk tonight. Sick pleasure out of seeing us tortured. And that over there, I believe he's a tax collector of some sort. He's been giving the Vanthampurs a hard time based on what I had heard.
We don't need tax collectors. It's okay. All right.
Well, I mean,
What other information do we need?
I mean, her testimony.
She mentioned feeding
Where-
the tax collector to the rats in the sewer below the villa.
where is the Duke right now? When was the last time you saw her?
Sometime yesterday when she gave me my meal, which was literally some leftover like food that really was just the bones of some chicken she had.
The Duke served you a meal?
Yeah, it's leftovers. It was not really any food on it. It's more like taunting us with something that mildly tastes like food.
All right. Would you know where this entrance to the sewers down below is?
I have no idea.
So you guys, she can pretty much, her testimony affiliates the Vanthampurs with the Cult of the Dead 3.
She tells you, I won't testify against anyone. I plan on leaving Baldur's Gate immediately.
Yeah, that
Oh, I guess we just leave you in this cage to rot then.
She's too powerful.
We're about to kill most of them. We've already taken care of one of their sons. There are 3 sons. One of them's on our side. One is dead. The other one, Amric, we're going to track him down and get him. We just got to get the Duke. We took out the butler, okay? The maid is on our payroll now. The helmed horror is dead. You know, the cat, well, he works for me. I mean, we're taking over, all right? So, yeah, you should just join up with us.
Avengers assemble!
The cat. I mean, like, if the cat's on our side, you guys, like, what other information do you need?
If the cat is for us, then who can be against us?
Exactly. Yeah. So I think, you should just do the wise thing here and get on the right side of the law.
The chat says, the cat's the real winning piece. And then Melchior says, kill the beast. She tells you she'll happily give you a written testimony, but she'd really like to leave the city and get as far away as possible.
All right, you could give your written testimony in front of the magistrate.
And she asks you if she's free to go.
No.
Yes.
Please let me out.
You're gonna stay here until we get what we need from you.
Let her out of the cage, man. I mean, you just gonna keep her in here?
Yeah, we have a results-oriented thing going on here.
So what are you going to call the authorities to bring her, or how does this go? She walk out with us?
Right. When we're ready to go, she can come with us. In the meantime, she can stay put. We're not escorting her out. We got work to do. And if we just let her go, she's going to get picked up by the guards or killed, or run away without giving us what we need.
So you're probably right that she would end up getting killed on her way out.
All right.
I'll at least dig through my stuff and find some food and hand it over to her.
Make sure it's like leftovers, chicken bones and stuff.
She devours the food before Caeldrim tells you to give her crap food. She asks if she could have some water too.
Yeah, I'll give her some of that too.
Excellent.
My hand is like just quivering near the hilt of this fiendish sword that I have as I eye this woman, who doesn't want to, testify.
The sword strangely does not want to hack her to pieces. She must not be of good alignment or something.
Oh. You're supposed to skip town on testimony.
Actually, let me look at... Yeah, no, there's definitely not a good alignment. You're good. She's not evil, though, by the way.
Definitely not. No chances of that.
I'll just say, she's neutral.
Great. Oh, okay.
Okay, so...
All right, guys.
So with that... go ahead, Vox.
Oh, I was just going to say, if we're going to, take her out with us, I mean, we can leave her up here for a little bit, I suppose, temporarily, and go back down these stairs. I mean, there's only one room on this second level that we haven't checked out. And
that's a balcony. You've checked every room out.
Oh, okay.
So the only thing, so you haven't checked out on the lower floor, you haven't checked a few rooms, and that's it. So what I'm going to say, let's end here, because this seems like a perfect place to wrap up. And in the next session, we'll pick up where we left off in the Vanthampur Villa. We'll say it's probably like 3:30 in the morning now. We'll say it took like an hour and a half to do all that stuff. Does that sound good?
All right.
Awesome.
Sounds
Now,
good.
just make a note, like what your guys' hit points are and stuff, just in case we have another issue like today. And maybe any of your resources that you have left, like spell slots or whatever. But anyways, tonight was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I wasn't as uncomfortable as I thought I was going to be with my hip, so I'm pretty happy about that. Now, what did we get to on likes? Are we close to 50? We're not. We're over halfway there. So, if we get to 50 before the next game, you're going to get some stuff. If we get to 100 before the next game, you'll get a bag of holding. So, there you go.
Yes.
Nice.
So, create fake accounts and go and like. No, I'm just kidding.
That's exactly where my mind went. I'll use all 7 of my YouTube accounts.
Awesome. So do you guys have anything coming up on your channels or anything? Anything fun?
I do actually have a mappening next Friday night. The proceeds of which will be benefiting the Trevor Project, which is a fund to provide support services for LGBTQ plus youth.
Oh, that's cool.
That'll be next Friday. Yeah.
Do you guys have a theme for the mappening on Friday?
I don't have a I don't know what I'm going to be working on yet, but I always just draw maps and hang out.
Awesome. Yeah, I try to catch them when I can. I've watched a few. Never watched a full one, but I try to jump in live, and sometimes I catch the replays. So that's on WASD20, Melchior.
Yeah.
And the link is in the description, by the way.
I have our Cult of Personality Tomb of Annihilation campaign.
Sunday?
The finale is Sunday night. Whoa. We've been running that game for 2 years and 8 months. This is our 71st episode. 71st episode. I just said 71.
71.
Have you been drinking again, Jake?
I am not. Not at all.
That was fun, by the way.
Said 71. Jeez. It's our 71st episode. We've been playing for 2 years, 8 months. The characters are currently level 14. They've actually already beaten the big bad evil guy.
Oh, cool.
And they're trying to find their way out of the tomb. And over 200 hours of gameplay. For all of us involved, it's our longest campaign ever.
Nice.
So we're really excited about that. And then on Monday, we are premiering Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage. It's our game we call All That Glitters. Mike the Piper is our DM, and I'm one of the players, along with M from Dice on Ice, Dwight the Big Bearded Nerd, and Cassie from Porch Pottery. It's a continuation of our Waterdeep Dragon Heist. We are starting the Mad Mage with the intent to go all the way to level 20 in that campaign.
Nice. Who's in the Chult game? Chult.
Mike the Piper is one of the original players and still on his original character. M from Dice on Ice, original player on her original character. Karen Davies, also known as Myth and Gears, and Connor Davies. So it's all Canadian players, and 3 of them are all related.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
And then Luke, you've got a couple streams every week, right?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything special. Same old, 3 live streams a week, videos, all that kind of bull crap.
Isn't it like Tuesday, Friday, or something like that?
Yeah, Monday and Wednesdays on Twitch, 6 p.m. Eastern U.S. time.
That's what it is.
Fridays are on YouTube, 6 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. New videos on Tuesdays and stuff. Sometimes we have streamed D&D games on Sundays as well.
Nice.
So yeah,
I don't think I'm following you on Twitch. Fixing that now.
See, I only see stuff when you guys post on social media. I'm like, oh, I want to go watch that. Click, and then I go watch stuff usually. I try to tune in then. Or sometimes if it's on YouTube, I'll catch replays.
Twitch is really good about notifying people when you go live, which is the problem with YouTube. They don't really.
But it's on your email.
Yeah, it goes right.
I don't have notifications on my phone.
You just got to turn it on. Yeah, but
I turned it off on purpose.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah. But no, Twitch, that's I only have like 1,500 or 1,800 followers on Twitch, and like the live streams, I get probably a third of the amount of people on my live streams on Twitch as I do on YouTube.
Yeah,
because Twitch is just so much better at letting people know that you're live.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's what people do on Twitch. They just watch stuff like they're watching TV. Yeah. So, whereas YouTube, people know they can come back and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's a different culture. Yeah, for sure.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you do a weekly video, correct?
Yeah.
I think like Zed. Nate does a weekly video as well, right? Or you?
Not quite. Like 3 a month ish.
3 a month. Okay, and they are kind of sporadic.
That's a lot less than once a week.
Yeah, I just know sometimes I'll see 2 videos within a few days. I'm like, oh, cool. Like, now watch, and plus a live stream. So
I'm sporadic.
Yeah, Paula and I, we just got the Citadel miniature painting handle that we've been using, and got some new miniatures to paint. So we do that. Nice. We don't have set days, but when we're available and stuff, we usually do. So we'll probably be doing some mini painting like Monday and Tuesday. Normally we would on Sunday, but it's our anniversary and Father's Day, so we will not be on YouTube.
We should have the 2 of you on our new Dwight and I do Beards and Brushes. It's a new every other Monday live painting stream.
Oh, that'd be fun.
And we're talking about having guest painters in.
That would be really cool. Maybe it'll just be Paula, because I don't do the painting, but I could totally set it up and let Paula on.
We just painted our Hero Forge minis.
Oh yeah, I saw that
those.
guy.
I can't get it somewhere in there. There's like a weird delay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's the one where he's holding the book and you got the D20, right? I saw that.
I got a cup of coffee and D20, and then Dwight painted his version of himself. That was in our first one.
Nice.
That's fun.
But yeah, it's totally just amateur painting. Neither of us really knows what we're doing. We're just making it up as we go along and taking lessons from the pros.
Yeah, I'll hop. We're not pros. Well, Paula's the pro, but she doesn't like to admit that.
Well, apparently
maybe I'll try to paint.
Apparently, Dr. Faust's painting clinic was in our stream on our first stream, and they've been teaching mini painting for like 20 years. They're the ones that told me in the chat how to paint the blue jeans and make them actually look like blue jeans.
Oh,
So-
cool.
Yeah, I love that guy. I watch him on Twitch, and every time he has a new YouTube video come out, I'm like, Dr. Faust. Like,
I didn't know
gotta
who
go
he
inside
was
and
at
watch this.
first. I'm like,
Oh.
I know the name. Why do I know
love
the
him.
name? And then I looked him up. He's got like 90,000 subscribers. And he's been doing YouTube videos for over 10 years.
Yeah.
He's been around a while.
Yeah. Apparently, he's a mini terrain domain fan because he hangs out in some of our games and stuff too.
It's cool.
Nice.
it'd
Yeah,
be fun.
so
We
that-
should do
Yeah,
that.
we'll have you come on sometime.
I'd love it. I'll paint. I'll come on there and paint.
That invite goes to all of you. If any others of you would like to come in and paint with us sometime.
Yeah, I would definitely like
We
to
all
do-
paint. Yeah. I've seen Nate paint and I've seen Luke paint before.
Yep.
Cool. All right, guys. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it. And again, get those likes in. And we'll see you guys next time. This is Master of the Game. I'm Juice. These are my wonderful players. Game on.